Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, the Thursday, June 8th, 2017 edition. I, as always, am your host, Northernlion, joined by my esteemed co-host, Rockley Smile.
Hey, everybody. I gotta warn you, I stayed up a little late so I could watch, FBI Director James Comey.
Comey!
I was trying to do the Michael Jackson sounds, he goes, Comey. Anyway.
He goes, Shimoni, but you could do that. You could go, James Comey.
Comey. Now
It's
I need
really
a nice
too bad.
and, now we're here. Hey!
It's really too bad that Michael Jackson isn't alive right now, for many reasons, but mostly because he could do a good James Comey.
Yeah, it's a sad time. What's up?
It's Thursday's show. It's me and Nick. Cobalt is taking care of some personal business today, and he will not be attending the show today. We wish him the best, and we're gonna have Malf join us as soon as he gets home, basically. He's just walking there right now. And then our middle section, we're gonna play some, we're gonna start with Isaac. Middle section, we're gonna play some Gangbeasts with Chris Roberts, who is actually just Robert. And then our final section, we're gonna play some Golf It with whoever's around, basically. But for now, let's get started. Nick, why don't you provide me a seed?
Malf walks home?
Sometimes he takes the subway, sometimes he walks, as far as I know.
Huh, I had no idea he was a walker.
Oh, dude, he walks everywhere.
All right, well, that actually,
I'm gonna be honest
surprise
with you,
me.
he runs the gamut. I bet in the average month, Malf walks, takes the subway, takes the streetcar, takes the bus, and drives his own car. I would not be surprised if he gets the pentakill when it comes to transportation.
Multi-transportationally enabled. I have a seed for you. It is called XEZT.
Is this an Eden one?
Yeah, Eden.
XEZT.
Yeah. PGY0.
TGY0.
P.
Thank God.
P as in penis.
Give me, oh, that kind of P. Okay, give it to me one more time here.
XEZT.
Okay.
PGY0.
PGY0. That's the good stuff.
What is that item,
there.
by the way? Because I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh, you've never seen the coupon?
No. It's like watermelon flavored. What's up with that?
I could sort of see where you're getting. It's got like a green rind to some extent.
I didn't use the coupon yet. Should I save it for the shop? It seems like a shop item.
So here's what the coupon does. First off, it's the coupon, not the coupon. I don't know.
Coupon.
But it's a coupon.
More like what I can poop on.
There's a coupon for that. Steve Jobs' famous catchphrase. Let's go. It makes a random item in whatever room you're in free. So you can also use that, believe it or not, for deals with the devil.
That's really good.
It's all right.
But you don't have to give away a heart container then.
Correct. But, like, that doesn't matter because HP is a meaningless resource in this game. Especially considering how much of it I just lost. Yo, I had to... The frames were bad. That's why I took damage. I can't even play this stupid game if it's not running at 60 frames per second. It doesn't...
With Skype.
It wasn't Skype. It was, Alex, Mr. Butterwaffles, not BaerTaffy. He was trying to make a joke. He thinks he's very clever. Oh, have you played this game before? I hear it's a good roguelite. What do you think of it? I get it, you joker.
Is he sending you information? Like on Skype or something?
On Steam. He sent me a Steam message of all the indignity.
Why'd you be logged in?
Well, because, that saves me from having to log in when we play our multiplayer stuff in the middle segments.
Nah, that's how they get you every time.
That's why the lobby takes an extra 45 seconds on average on a daily basis.
It's an investment.
Right. I've changed the game name. The stream is finally ready to start. Nick, I have a question for you.
It's about speakers, right? What is this?
Well, it's about telephones, because you brought up to me, you're like, my phone's got some speaker feedback. Sometimes I put it on airplane mode. There's that resolves the problem. I have to ask.
You call it a telephone?
When you're flying and they say, all sending and receiving transmission functions must be turned off, put telephones into airplane mode.
Yeah, I do that at the time.
You do it?
Yeah. What do you think? I want to crash the plane?
They're never gonna know.
No, they must have some kind of device for that.
You think they're up in the cockpit? The pilot's gonna be like, "Oh, take a look. There's a dude back in 34G that has his phone on."
There's probably like a screen flicker that happens for the pilot, and once they notice it, they send somebody out through the plane with this little box, right? And the box starts to blink when they get near the row.
Oh, it's like an alien, like, motion tracker or something like that.
Yeah, and then they start to narrow it down closer and closer. And once they figure out who you are, not only do they kick you off the plane, they drag you off the plane. If you know what I mean. United style.
Right, yeah,
United style.
United Airlines.
Beat the shit out of you is what I'm trying to say.
Nick, I gotta be honest with you. I used the coupon 4 times on the shop, and it gave me all of the consumables and none of the items in the shop.
I gotta say, that's a little bit greedy. Maybe somebody else needed some of those.
That's absurd.
You don't know, there might be another Isaac passing through.
I want that, whatever that one item was that I didn't get, I want it. Dude, I never, everyone's like, well, you gotta turn your social norms. You put the bar down on the ski lift, that's different. If the bar's up, I could literally fall out of the ski lift and, like, break my own legs. No plane is going down because someone's got their telephone on.
How do you know? You pilot?
I've been on airplanes with people, and I know this doesn't necessarily guarantee it, but I told a story about the dude who was literally having a phone call while the plane ascended.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was not a particularly turbulent ascent. It just went fine. I was like, this guy's a dick. He's really not following the rules, and he's flagrantly showing that he's not following the rules, which is where I lose all my respect.
Your sample set's too small. You know, maybe you just got by the skin of your damn teeth.
I'm like 99% sure that the reason they do that is not for transmissions anymore, but just for compliance. I think it's like, you know, they're setting up like a salesman-esque yes ladder. It's like, first I agree to put my cell phone in airplane mode, and then it's like, oh, sir, you got to give up your seat to this guy. And you're like, oh, I already said yes to the first one, so I got to keep going now. And then, you know, before you know it, you're getting thrown out at 35,000 feet.
And you're a Scientologist.
I mean, that's part of it. Probably the biggest part of it.
They got to hit you with that E meter. Check out your E.
Give me
That's
some of
your
that.
estrogen.
Good. E for estrogen, yeah. E for Enos.
That's the new measurement we're going by these days. T counts out, E counts in.
I just want, like, next time you fly, and I've tested this myself on numerous occasions, leave your cell phone sending and receiving transmissions on. Just see what happens. If they come over to you and go, sir, like, we tested and you're missing, like, your phone's on, then you just go, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
I claim no liability for when your plane is in ruins and everyone and everything you know is gone.
Look, I realize we're playing a dangerous game here, especially given the powers vested in us, as we have seen on previous occasions.
I have no powers vest in my vest. I don't have a vest, actually.
The plane's not gonna crash, you babies. Who are you, Mathis Games?
It is gonna crash.
There's 0% chance that that plane goes down because you got your cell phone out. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, it, you know, doesn't have to be because of the cell phone, but we can come back to it being the cell phone at the end of the day. When the investigation gets launched, maybe you get some fingers pointed at you. Maybe you're the one with your parents crying as you turn in your grave. Your past history besmirched upon them, their family name ruined.
The plane itself is using sending and receiving transmissions.
And that's why you can't interrupt. It's like you're tripping them. It's like you're sticking your foot out when they're running past the aisle. You want to do that to a professional in the industry?
Look, you know, I thought you were woke, Nick, but I'm starting to realize that you're not as woke as I thought. I'm starting to think you might not be as woke as you thought, to be honest with you.
I think I need more kofefe, and then I will be more woke.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta level with you here. What's up with the waking up at 5 p.m. local time thing?
I went to bed at 10 p.m. last night. Sounds pretty rational, right? And then woke up at 2. And then just stayed up from there. Tried to catch that thing I mentioned earlier, and then took a nap. That's kind of it.
You gotta put a cork in that.
I talked to Cobalt for like 6 straight hours last night.
I did see that. I woke up and
did
saw
that. Did you have 200,000 messages?
I mean, I just scrolled to the end, so it was no problem. But I woke up and saw that you guys talked until like 9 a.m. my time. Yeah. I was like, wow, that's pretty wild.
We had a real bonding time.
Well, that's good.
Learned a lot.
Don't be so addicted to your phone that you can't live without it during your flight. That's moving the goalposts. It's not about phone addiction. It's like, oh, what if they told you, hey, make sure you tie your shoes before you get on the airplane as well? It's like, oh, well, you should never have your shoes untied, so you should just tie them. It's about doing something that authority tells you to do without questioning it.
Given how I feel you think, you know, this whole tripping somebody in the aisle thing works, I imagine you wouldn't be tying your shoes. Just let them walk by. Just crash to the ground.
I'm not sure. I don't trip anybody in the aisle. I maintain personal space. I'm just saying. Sometimes I turn on airplane mode. Sometimes I forget, and then I'm at 35,000 feet already, and I'm like, seems like wasn't that big of a deal.
It's a metaphor. You were tripping their signal before. That's why I said that.
You guys, you know, you're letting the government slowly but surely walk us off the edge. I'm a sovereign citizen fighting back against the tyranny.
Nobody's letting the government do anything. This is us taking back control. The government wants you to use airplane mode. And we do it because we want to do what's right. I think I'm brainwashed.
I think you need to wash your brain. I'm starting to get a little concerned. Everything in life flows from having a good sleep schedule. Take it from me, someone who has no medical training or anything.
It's like a river to a tributary out to the ocean.
Look, I'm certainly not a riverologist either, which I doubt is the correct term, but everything flows from waking up at a reasonable hour and having like a productive day where you can at least, I don't interface with people on a regular basis. I try not to because I'm misanthropic, but at least I know I could look out my window and be like, there's people out there. I know I wake up at 10 a.m. I'm not saying I'm waking up at 5 a.m. with the masses here. I'm just saying, you know, it's a normal-ish time.
You know, I know somebody that might be in the call right now that probably has a lot of really good opinions about airplane mode. So why don't you lay it on us, MichaelalFox? How's it going?
People out there, there's people in here you gotta worry about, right?
Is that Batman from Batman versus Superman?
This is Fox, man. I make Batman look like a little bitch.
Oh, wow. It's quite vulgar.
He is a little bitch, though. Batman.
What superhero do you think is the most likely to call someone a bitch unironically? Thus, not Deadpool.
Batman.
The Punisher, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I was with Batman, and then you said the Punisher, and I was like, probably got a good shot there.
Well, there's one part in the comics where he fights Wolverine, and he shoots Wolverine's face off with his shotgun.
That's
then
okay, I'll come back.
Shoots his balls to bits. Like, there's no beating around the bush. He whacked the bush right off. And then he parked a steamroller on top of him and just left him there.
Oh my god, I saw what happened to that guy in Austin Powers when that happened.
Yeah, he died. And then in the
went to
deleted
his family
scenes,
and everything.
Yeah, in the deleted scenes, they sent a condolences letter to his wife.
She's still crying.
Should I be afraid of people who are big fans of the Punisher? Because I see, like, sometimes you'll be friends with someone on Facebook, and you'll be like, hey, is this guy I knew in high school I took one class with, who was always, like, you know, a big fan of Disturbed, and now his Facebook icon is just him with, like, a Punisher t-shirt on, doing, like, the lat spread, and I'm like, I don't know if I should let you be around my family.
What is the correlation between Disturbed and Punisher? Because I do believe there is one.
I'm not trying to bite the hand that feeds here with respect to the audience, but I would say that probably if you're a fan of Disturbed, there's like an extra 30% chance that you like the Punisher as well.
You like getting pumped up, you know? You've got all this rage inside you because you're like, man, screw the man, you know, politics. You know, and that's a lot of metal music is about, you know.
When I have a lot of rage built up inside me, I turn on Godsmack as loud as possible, and I do that. I stand alone.
Stand alone.
And then I think about joining the U.S. Navy, and then I feel better.
Did you know he has, like, a collection of various swords?
That's not surprising at all.
Yeah, they did, like, I think it was on MTV Cribs several years ago. They did his thing, and he's got, like, all these Irish swords and German swords.
Oh, he's got Irish swords?
Be grateful you died by Irish steel, Nick.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not like vigilanteism. I've never said that word.
You just as I said it somehow.
Vigilanteism. No, but it's not like vigilanteism is an uncommon fantasy. That's true. I mean, half of the NLSS is about being an impotent vigilante. You know, deadly counter, airplane mode, exactly.
Why do you think all these You know, everybody's just like, you know what? I'm okay with the zombie apocalypse. They want to be able to go on a killing spree without worrying about getting in trouble.
Yeah, that frightens me.
Just let me clean up, you know?
I gotta take the mic for a second just to say, yes, chat, I have seen The End Is Nigh, and yes, you can stop asking me, because I will be playing it. That's all.
Honestly, game, I saw, like, comments about it, and they said it for me. It was like, it just looks like Super Meat Boy 2. Who even wants that?
Yeah, I can't think of a single person.
I can't imagine why you would want a second Super Meat Boy.
I've just gotten like
after like 7 years.
I've gotten about 100 tweets saying, "Did you see this trailer?" And like, come on, guys! Like, you know, we watch all the Edmund trailers. We're hooked in the Edmund circle.
I'm still waiting on Mugenics.
You're gonna be for a while.
Back in like 2013, I was like, hey, maybe I'll play that game. I'll record a video or two when it comes out.
It's got several cats. They are procedurally generated.
Have you seen Bubsy 4? I mean, I saw it, but like Bubsy is the meme, right? Bubsy's like a windjammer sort of situation.
Bubsy
The meme became real.
Had a game jam, I think, and then they did like a thing about him going to the museum, and then it got really weird from there. I don't know what Bubsy's up to these days.
Did he go to the museum at nighttime?
Yeah, sometimes they do like adult museum things. You can get a beer and they'll talk to you about science, which obviously none of us care about based on our previous discussion with Robert.
From my recollection, he went inside of a sarcophagus, and then he went to some sort of abstract world that
Did he have sex with a pharaoh in there?
I gotta find the name of this game again so you'll understand.
If you had to sleep with a pharaoh based on name alone, who would you sleep with?
Alexandria. She had a whole library.
That sounds great, actually.
That's the name of a city.
Yeah, but the city was named after a lady.
It was named after Alexander. Alexander the Great.
Rhea.
Alexandria the Great. Wait, are you... You know Alexander the Great was a man.
Congress coming up.
Cleopatra? That's stupid. I'd go for Nefertiti.
Nefertiti.
Except if I was the king, she would be always titty.
Always titty.
King Nut. Oh, that's a pretty good one.
1 T or 2?
Oh yeah. King Tut.
Oh, 2, yeah. You know, unless you had a Hydra Seal or something like that. What's the third game of playing today? Golf It. Twitch.tv.
Bubsy Wikipedia. Here we go.
Okay.
Speaking of nuts.
Yep.
Thank you, William Howard Chef, for 1,000 bits. Just saying. And don't forget your Twitch Primes. Just putting it out there. Ryan.
Oh.
What do you think? I use mine whenever it's available. On my favorite streamer, Austin _Gray_.
This game is not actually officially part of the wiki, which surprises me. Even though I knew it was not official, I thought it would have been retroactively made official. So right now, the history includes Bubsy in Claws Encounters of the Furred Kind. That's the original. Then Bubsy 2. They didn't go for any puns on that. Then they did a Bubsy 2 Fur... Twofer, which was the re-release, the Bubsy Twofer.
Are these Canadian games? That's what we say.
I can check. Right now, I won't check. Bubsy in Fractured Furry Tales. That one's back to the old classic memes.
Yeah.
Then Bubsy 3D, The Forbidden Planet.
We're really leaning on the fur pun, huh?
I mean, he's a cat. He's covered in it.
Well, I mean, you think that, you know, it would be, you know, Bubsy, the time is meow, or something like that. But they're all just different variations on fur jokes.
You know, they find what works, they stick to it. The Bubsy, The Woolies Strike Back. And then there's a television pilot. And that's about as far as that all went.
I had no idea the franchise went on that long.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knew.
Speaking of Egypt, I love it when you Ramses me from behind.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's nice.
I can't take credit. I can't take credit.
The new one, Woolies Strike Back, I didn't realize isn't out yet. It's a 3D version that isn't Bubsy 3D. And it's due out in fall of this year for Steam and PS4.
Hey, Nick.
By Accolade.
Who's...
They had the little
Lady
dash that goes through all the
Gaga's-
letters. Yeah?
Who's Lady Gaga's favorite Egyptian god? Ra, 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 ra,
Yeah,
ra.
yes.
Huh. That's like what a cheerleader says.
It's what Lady Gaga says in Bad Romance.
Ramen. I could go for some ramen right now.
Oh, dude, some good ramen though. Not any of that bad stuff.
Bubsy ate for honor.
Not good. Hey Nick, how does Lady Gaga like her sushi?
Rah.
Okay, we can stop this. It's just...
No, you keep asking me, and then Mike will actually answer them. I like that.
We're getting into like the Sagat thing again, though, and I'm very wary about that.
I'm Nick's assistant. All of your questions go through me, okay? And all of his answers go through me.
Mr. Fox is gonna be my Kellyanne Conway from now on.
Nice.
Tell me about my tweets. How supple they are.
I think I'm gonna Nefertiti. Who's Donald Trump's favorite Egyptian god?
Hashtag never Tweety.
Never Tweety.
If there's ever like an Egyptian scandal and he tweets about it, there you go.
Never,
hashtag never Tweety.
There's no chance. Arab Spring? That was just a fashion line.
I think we're into Arab Fall at this point. Take that as you will.
I was gonna go for a pun there. Are you okay?
Why?
I feel like you're like still in dreamland, like Bubsy in
I'm trying
dreamland.
to embrace it, honestly, but yeah, I am still in dreamland.
Just maintaining the fugue state.
I'd much rather be in dreamland than like Jelly World.
Right, yeah. So it's like coolish there.
My potential for self-destruction is much lower in dreamland, is what I'm trying to get at.
It's like
I thought that was confidential.
You're the
got potential. It's not confidential.
Oh.
I'll leave.
We should maybe like all go.
Tiger.
Man, that guy.
Who was Sagat's favorite handheld electronics manufacturer?
I would guess that would be Tiger.
Yeah.
Who's Sagat's favorite golfer who got falsely outed for getting a DUI despite the fact that he blew a 000 on the breathalyzer test? Because we love to watch celebrities fail in Western society after building them up to an unreasonable point.
Tiger
Woods.
Nicholson.
Tiger Nicholson.
So they got him in trouble for blowing a 000. That's messed up.
Yeah.
There's so many other
things we could
have given him.
They'll give you $1 million. Blow a 000.
It's shitty because he like absolutely changed the game of golf in a very monumental way.
Well, I mean, he didn't really change it. It's not like he said, "Hey, instead of using a golf club, use a baseball bat now."
No, holes they only used to have 17 holes. They added an extra.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's the guy who did that?
He was the one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's like how Wayne Gretzky scored so many goals, the NHL decided to add goalies. They were like, this can't continue. This guy's getting out of control.
I still like that they used to not wear masks back when hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it took like a guy getting his face fractured. And I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe I
love your way.
Oh, I like that, yeah. Gonna get scored on by Gretzky. That's what they sang originally in that song. Well, I mean, back then, because it was like pre-athleticism for professional athletes, you know, you could just be like a dock worker, and then on the weekends, you're like, I'm the best player in the NHL. They were only firing pucks at like 70 kilometers an hour, so if one caught you, I mean, it could like render you legally brain dead, but it's not going to cause any like facial damage to that degree. Nowadays, you got, you know, freaking Ally Afraidy launching 300-mile-an-hour bangers at you all day.
You wouldn't even let me shoot you in the mouth with a freaking shotgun full of spaghetti, and you're gonna take one of those?
There's so many reasons. I don't like the phrase "shoot me in the mouth" ever since we've talked with Dick Hammer. Secondly, I don't like spaghetti that much.
You think it would use your mouth like a sock? That's messed up.
Here's my perspective on spaghetti. I've had some fantastic fettuccinis. I've had some life-changing linguinis. I've never had a spectacular spaghetti. I've had spaghettis that I'm like, yeah, it's all right, but I've never had a spaghetti where I went, oh, I gotta have more of this.
But maybe you should stop going to OK Spaghetti and start going to Spectacular Spaghetti.
Well, they haven't gone out into their haute cuisine brand yet. They're still just doing, you know, fast casual.
We're getting so many tweets of different brands that are like something that's reasonable and then a type of food.
Well, when we were at the Korean grocery store, I lost my mind. First off, we were looking for a restaurant to eat at, and we saw, what was it? Yes Dumplings or something? Or Hey Dumplings, that's it. It's just called Hey Dumplings. And I was like, okay. That's like okay spaghetti in a nutshell here.
It grabs your ear. Hey.
We went to the Korean grocery store, and then there was, yes, potato chips, or yes, chips. It's like, I'm not confused about what this is. It says it on the bag very clearly.
I like that. It's like transparency in advertising. We need standards like that more here.
HP is like here. Scared. Hey Dumplings also had a 5-star rating. So I was like, oh, maybe I should give this a try. It only had 2 reviews, though, which was a little, like, what's going on with that? 2 reviews?
That sounds like they changed their name so it resets the reviews, and then they got 2 people they knew pre-approved.
Hey and Dumplings.
Basically throw the whole average. I don't trust that shit. Don't do that if you have the option.
Well, I mean, can't help it. I keep getting Google bombed here with these bad reviews saying their food never came.
I'll just avoid your place if you do that kind of shit.
Please do.
But, I mean, yeah, like 2 reviews is skeptical to me because it's like, it could just be a bot or something like that. But if a website, like, if, you know, they ever put like, this is our restaurant of the day, or this is our shirt design of the day, you can trust that.
Oh, of course, yeah, that's... Like if a site that rhymed with like designed by humans was like, here's the best design we've seen all day, we gotta feature this.
Sinner Ox.
I don't know what that is.
It just rhymes with Inner Fox.
Inner Fox!
Although, imagine a comic based on a sinning ox. Because they got that big horns, man.
So you're saying you do a lot of damage, a lot of gluttony, a lot of lust.
He'd have to skewer people in pairs, though, because he'd skewer one with, like, his left horn, and then he'd be like, oh,
say that word one more time?
Skewer?
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 It's like, if you were to order something from a Greek restaurant, what would it be served on?
Well, you usually know how to put it in a pita for me, so it's not on a skewer.
Well, you don't get, like, souvlaki on a stick?
No, I love souvlaki in a pita.
I'm a pita
Sometimes
man,
I don't know. Some places will be all fancy and they'll give you the skewer and then you gotta de-skewer.
Yeah.
And you're like, what am I paying you for then?
I guess for cooking the food, you know?
If I ever have a restaurant, not only do we bring you food, but we'll tuck your napkin, the fancy one, like the cloth ones, right into your shirt for you. And we'll do the chair pull out, all that stuff.
I don't like that though.
No.
Chair pull out makes me feel self-conscious.
I also don't like to be I don't like to be seated. I like to sit myself. But you gotta have a sign at the front that tells you that. And too many places forget that. You know, you're waiting up there at the podium, at the pulpit, and you're like, oh, do we seat ourselves or do we just, you know, wait for someone to come? And then someone comes and goes, oh, you can just seat yourself. You're just costing yourself labor in this situation.
I'm zero stressed about what I do when I get in. It's always what I do when I have to leave.
Like, do they bring you the bill or do you just walk up?
What is the procedure? Because every goddamn restaurant has a different procedure. We've talked about this.
We have, but I gotta tell you, I've come up with a new formula. If I'm ever...
Don't tell me it's ask someone, because I will not use that.
If I'm ever uncertain, I just walk up to the front. Like, I walk up to the bar or, like, wherever it looks like they've got a credit card machine, and I just stand there. And eventually somebody comes over, and they're never like, what do you want? They're always like, I know what this guy wants.
No. What you do is you actually walk to go at the front door, and then if somebody stops you, you're like, hey, you didn't pay. And be like, oh, I thought you paid up front.
That's the no-no zone. We don't do that.
The Don Corleone in chat says, you just raise your hand to get your waiter's attention. This thing is school, man.
No, it doesn't work.
You
don't do that either.
There's an adulthood, like, masculinity sort of ego thing at a restaurant. You know, you want to not say, excuse me, or, like, you know, something like that to get the waiter or waitress's attention. But you just try to, like, get eye contact with them and then give them a nod. But then, if you can't give them the up nod, you can't just put up your hand like you're in school. I'd be looking at that. I'd go, hey, Kate, look at this weirdo over here putting his hand up like he wants to ask the teacher if he can go to the bathroom. Like, you're a grown man or woman, just figuring out.
And then you get this one guy that's had, like, 2 or 3 drinks. He thinks he's real drunk, and he just starts shouting, "Hey! Hey!" It's like, fuck off! Don't do that. That's very rude.
That's not okay, Dan.
What do you think Scorpion does when he goes out for a meal?
I think I know what you want me to suggest that he does.
Skewer?
He gives the waitress a skewer, and then he says, "Get over here, please."
Yeah.
Because he's a gentleman.
Gives the skewer back. Those things can be reusable if you're gentle.
It's all
I've
about
seen him suck
sustainability.
right back into his hand. That's what those things do. They're like little creatures, the little lizard tongues that suck into his hand. You seen
I
the
always
movie?
thought he's like a long-distance Wolverine. Like, he's got claws that he can shoot out.
He's actually a skeleton, if you can believe that. Have you seen him with his hood off?
I've seen Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
I don't remember if his hood is off.
His hood's not off, but he does say, "Get over here."
Yeah.
No,
You have to.
What I'm getting at is underneath his hood, he's just a skeleton.
Well, you know, I already knew that because of the Shakira song, "Underneath Your Clothes." She says, "Underneath your clothes, there's an endless story." And it's clear that we're finding out that that's true today.
To be honest, skeletons are pretty close to an endless story. When you start off, right, the Big Bang happens, there's nothing really to talk about. But eventually we get to life. And the way you can tell life happened, skeletons, you can trace them back through all of their proteins amassing over the years through sedimentary rock, just building up, building up, building up, making layers. And by the end of the day, we're all skeletons.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah?
What's Lady Gaga's favorite word that comes after sedimentary sometimes?
Igneous?
Rock, 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 rock.
Oh. I don't know. I think I said a Final Fantasy character there for a second.
No, that's Sid.
Oh.
Vicious?
Myers.
Sid Vicious. Sid Myers. Sid Myers, Sid Vicious. Revolution.
Shout out to Sid Vicious, by the way.
One of these days, we're going to find a conversational thread that has the meat. I can feel it. We're going down the skewer right now. We took the first bite, grilled onion. You know, it's all right. Oh, red pepper. That's nice.
Watch your tongue, mister.
Dude, if you're getting a skewered meat, if you get an onion piece by itself, I love onions as much as the next guy. That's not the best.
The onion is what helps flavor the meat, though,
But
man.
you're looking for the lamb. Let's be honest.
You ever seen where they try and get one by you and they're like, we're just gonna put like 3 onions on here and then like the meat's all the way in the middle? What's that? You think you're gonna trick us? Like we're not gonna realize what we're eating?
You know what that is? That's a 2-star review right there. It would be 1 star, but I support local businesses.
You know, if you're really after the meat, just go to the Brazilian steakhouse.
I've never been to a Brazilian
Dude, you can take me there for like some
Ramadan?
Why am I gonna take you there?
Because
I don't owe you anything, man.
yeah. But dude, it's so good. And I mean, I'm not trying to be like you're just gonna go there eat salads, but Brazilian steakhouses have some of the best salad bars you will ever.
I've never heard anybody get worked up about a salad bar like that just now.
Oh, it's, you know, I love the meat, but you gotta have something fresh kind of too to help balance it out. Otherwise, you just kind of get like the meat starts to just like it doesn't make sense anymore. It's just meat. You're in like a primordial ooze of meat.
The meat doesn't make sense anymore.
If you're going into the conversation, you're going like, well, why would I fill myself up on salad when there's steak? You're missing out. Variety is the spice of life.
Hey, yes, it's true. I mean,
you know, that's something that never, when I was a kid, I'm sure, you know, you can relate to this. There were always salad bars. You go to a place, you know, you go to a Pizza Hut, there's a salad bar. You go to the Golden Griddle, there's a salad bar.
Oh, now you're talking.
I think they shut it down. Now it's like a physiotherapy clinic or something, but
something like that.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, it was salad bars. Was far. You get like a nice salad, throw way too many croutons on there to be like health responsible, and then you just go back, get some breadsticks. You're good to go. They don't do it anymore.
It's because salads are outdated.
It's a way of the customer gets exactly what they want, the exact proportions. They can't like send it back. Like this isn't how I ordered it. It's relatively cheap.
The price of lettuce these days is actually still pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I would say so.
You could buy a lot of lettuce for $10, just saying.
He's not wrong. That's why I think as a restaurant, you know, it's just like a value add. It's like if somebody eats a full salad, they're gonna eat like 6 ounces less of beef. You're gonna save so much money.
How much do you think it would cost to fill up a swimming pool with lettuce?
I bet it would cost you less than $1,000. Assuming you weren't like compressing the lettuce to its minimum size.
You just let it fluff on its own way.
Just letting it all hang out. Yeah.
It just fluffs itself.
I bet it would cost you less than $1,000 to fill not an Olympic-sized swimming pool,
standard
but
size.
Like a hey, you know, we've got equity size.
The YMCA size.
Oh, that's a big pool, man.
Well, there were the guys that stole the truck full of it was like $45,000 in lettuce in Hamilton a few months back.
So that's like I guess one tractor trailer is $45,000 worth of lettuce.
I imagine it had to have been like the 18-footer.
That's an unreasonable amount of lettuce to see in one place.
Guess it would cost you.
Maybe it was organic lettuce, so like the organic stuff they charge a lot more for.
That's true, yeah. But it's worth it. You know, you get what you pay for.
I'd rather dive into a thing of lettuce than like coins.
Oh,
you know what? You know what my favorite lettuce is these days? The Boston, whatchamacallit?
Butter lettuce?
Boston, it's got Boston in the name. It's just Boston lettuce.
Boston lettuce?
Boston lettuce?
No, it's got like a slightly... I don't want to say necessarily thicker leaf. It's more rounded. I don't know. Chad, back me up here. You know what I'm talking about. It's good.
Hey, Boston, you got lettuce? What's up with that?
Boston lettuce.
Yeah, look it up.
You know, Boston or Massachusetts has, I think, 3 of the most disgruntled driver cities in the entire United States.
That does not surprise me, having spent collectively probably 2 weeks there in my life.
And in Washington, D.C., the average person that lives there will spend 40 hours of their life stuck in traffic.
That doesn't seem like that much.
Oh, I thought it seemed like a lot, but yeah, I guess not.
40 hours of their life?
Yeah.
Spent in traffic? Is that like 5 minutes a day or something like that?
I don't know. How long do they live in Washington?
I guess that's... What's the average lifespan?
They live for 6 days.
40 hours, 40 hours a month. Okay, now we're talking.
Oh, it's a month.
That's like an hour and 15 minutes a day.
I didn't see the specification of what time scale.
That makes sense. Oh, and it is a type of butter lettuce.
Boston, why are you so angry? You got all this great lettuce over there. And the seafood, not to mention the lobster rolls.
Rob ate a big old lobster roll.
I bet.
Who's Lady Gaga's favorite NLSS member who most recently ate a lobster roll?
Rob.
Yeah, hey, we did it.
Yeah, Rob. If I ever open up a place, I'll have a lobster roll, but I'll call it a lobster roll. What else would we include in it to make it like it's like a lobster roll, but it has the essence of Rob?
I don't know what you would. I don't know what you would put on it, but I know what you'd serve it on.
Paper plate.
It has to be served on a paper plate. That's the only. You ever like? I am innately skeptical of restaurants that do that. Like, if we opened a restaurant and we called it a lobster roll, we'd have to write like a mythos for its origin. Like, Robert was an old friend of the original owners of this place, and he had his favorite recipe for the lobster. Really, it's just a lobster, mayonnaise, and bread. Like, but now we've created this fiction where people go, oh, they're picturing like a grizzled sea captain, like meticulously trying to get the mix of ingredients right. It's actually just like a 20-year-old dude making minimum wage in the back.
Rob loves stories, so why is he not a sea captain?
Somebody, can we draw this, please?
That is the job of storytellers. They have shanties, they have their own types of songs, they have their own type of facial configurations with beards. They get salty as shit, and Rob loves being salty.
But I don't want Rob's, I don't want him to be my sea captain if I'm like a first mate.
No, but you know he'll go down with the ship if it comes to that.
100%.
Well, I mean, that's a bonus, admittedly. But I'm mostly like, I think if I was in the Pirates of the Caribbean films, I wouldn't want to be on Jack Sparrow's crew. He's always getting into adventures and...
Yeah. He also sells his crew out all the time, too, because he's kind of
I don't want to be controversial, but I think he exhibits signs of alcoholism. And then beyond that, he's very irresponsible. I want to work for the English captain who's like by the book. You know, he's the guy who's going to make sure that at least we're getting our grog rations every day.
Jack's like, hey, everybody, we got all this treasure. Touch it. Oh,
yeah, and then, you're a skeleton now.
Sort of night skeletons now. Oh, it's been a while since I watched that.
I want to be with the guy who's like OSHA certified.
Oh, hey, now you're talking.
OSHA's 11.
He could be ocean certified.
Ocean certified.
There's a lot of great wordplay with pirates and oceans.
This is gonna work, but
that'd be a good parody movie, actually. Jack Sparrow and the Ocean's 11.
You could not construct a movie that I would be less likely to go see willingly. Is an Ocean's 11. I am honestly, I think we're gonna look back on this conversation, and when every movie is an extended universe, we will be like, I hate everything now. Like in a way, that's why I'm glad that the Mummy is kind of getting crapped on right now. We don't need any more extended universes. You know, I don't want to. Oh, you know, like the new G.I. Joe film came out, but I didn't see the Barbie film last year, so I don't know how Ken, you know, how's the mythos of Ken in this one?
You know, there was a picture floating around of the old man from The Mummy, and
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, he's looking pretty happy right now, even though he's...
Well, that's a picture I'm sure that was from, like...
He's not in it.
A couple of years ago.
No,
I saw
I'm
that
sure
tweet.
It's directly related.
I like Brendan Fraser because he's Canadian and for no other reason. But before we pass around that photo that I admittedly retweeted where he seems happy because the Mummy's not doing that well, someone should show him the reviews for The Mummy Curse of the Dragon's Tomb from 2009, where it has like a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's not very good.
I saw it in theaters with a mutual friend of ours. It was not a very good movie.
What'd your mutual friend think about it?
He thought it was garbage because it was. I don't know if there's anybody out there on planet Earth that likes The Mummy 3, except for 6% of critics. Didn't Brendan Fraser, like, kill a dude? He killed a Noxunamun in The Mummy Returns.
Yeah, what? Where did you get that idea?
Emotep got real pissed about it. He's like, a Noxunamun! And the Scorpion King showed up.
Said, get over here.
He said, get over here. I'm the Scorpion King.
I'm a skeleton under my hood.
The Mummy 3 is okay. No, this is the standard. Like, it wasn't okay. You were just 11 when you saw it. You gotta go back and watch that with adult eyes and then tell me it's okay. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
If you want to watch a good movie, watch Get Out.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's absolutely fantastic.
Really? Why are you
Yes.
talking like this?
I don't
like
know.
the new
Putting little
demeanor that
gaps.
you've adopted.
It
for
is
yourself.
simply incredible.
The little gaps, as Nick said, in between your
Little gaps in there.
points.
I was
like
thinking, was I going to say awesome, amazing? No, fantastic.
Those are word search gaps.
Yeah. My processor isn't as fast as it used to be, so.
it. Right, yeah. Sandy Bridge architecture.
It's good, though. I like it.
Brendan Fraser was apparently born in Minneapolis, or sorry, Indianapolis. Well, it sounds Greek. He's obviously not Greek. Have you seen The Mummy?
Jennifer Aniston and Zach Galifianakis are Greek. Big deal.
Well, one of those I would believe.
Is
Better
it
believe both, buddy.
Galifianakis?
It is Zach Galifianakis, yes.
It's both?
Is Jennifer Aniston Greek?
Yeah.
Is
How do you
she
know?
from Crete? Is she from Athens? Why the hell is she Rachel Green?
I don't.
Her name doesn't add up.
Yeah. I can't do the OOs, but that's okay.
Oh, she.
I actually can't think, because chat's... I don't understand how chat is so up on the movies all the time.
They go to movies constantly. That's what they do.
The most recent new movie I saw, and I'm not saying this was a good choice, but it was Life, starring Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal. Wait, no.
Gyllenhaal.
Did you know he's Greek?
Yes.
But like, I haven't seen Get Out, and people are going, well, Get Out was way worse than Wonder Woman. I'm like, Wonder Woman came out 4 days ago.
You don't have to pick. You can go to both.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
like,
I've
how
heard
have you
Wonder
seen them
Woman.
all? Did you seen them all so fast?
I've heard Wonder
for
Woman
the
is
rest of the
great,
class.
but you know, apples and oranges. I mean, I think Get Out is absolutely worth seeing.
You can do both. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, you can.
Is it on airplane movie screens yet?
Get Out, I rented it on Apple TV.
So it's might be past movie theaters then, or airplane movie theaters. That's what I call them. You know.
Yeah, anytime Ryan wants to watch a movie, instead of renting it, he just buys a plane
flies to
ticket.
Boston.
I mean, with the prices of movie tickets these days, can you blame me?
Yo, okay, question. What's with this like little vanity in the?
Oh yeah, what you should try to do is touch that at the same time a bomb you place next to it explodes.
It gives you a special power.
Guys, I don't want to die. I have a really good run.
There's only one way to find out.
I'm gonna blow it up, but I'm not
No,
saying
just
that.
watch-
He's living on the edge.
It just changes your
He can't help
changes-
himself from falling.
I actually don't know the second lyric to Living on the Edge, so you just blew my mind. I really thought that whole song just goes, Living on the Edge, do 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 do.
Yeah, he says something there.
Is that the one where he goes, a chicken little tells you that the sky is falling? Okay, yeah, so I know that lyric as well.
It's got a really nice, like, kind of a jaunty rhythm to it comparatively. So that's the thing Aerosmith does that I don't think anybody appreciates. They've got a little bit of dynamicism. Dynamism. Dynamicism is what I wanted to say there.
Yep.
I love it when he sings in the one song. He's like, "Color blue." Something he does with his voice, it like resonates with my heart. I don't.
Oh
even...
yeah, okay, I know.
You saying how he slides through all the notes like he's a slithery snake?
You would like that, don't you?
I do. It feels good.
Austin likes it too. He's all every time we're playing PUBG. He's like, "They're snake fucking."
What?
So I was talking about snakes fucking.
He does say that. It's the snake migration at the start of every Battlegrounds lobby.
Basically, you just go prone and crawl around, and then.
What does that have to do with Aerosmith?
Well, I mean,
they're talking
Steven
about
Tyler kind of looks like a snake.
Just because he can unhinge his jaw doesn't mean he looks like a snake.
That's
I mean,
true.
That's one of the two defining characteristics of a snake, in my opinion.
Yeah, where's his creepy, slithery, like, crescent eyes?
Oh,
No,
that's,
okay.
That's
This-
not snake specific.
This is a thing I've been doing in my head for like a year and a half now. I've been
Okay.
trying to put together the most, you know, like in the Truman Show when the lady or he's cutting out like the eyes of the
So
lady.
this is going
and the
really
nose.
well so far. I'm looking forward to seeing how this. All right, yeah.
He's
the Truman Show,
basically making a
cutting the eyes
person.
out.
He's making a person from all the comics, like
Yeah.
different noses and shit, right? Well, I've done that, but like with the goal of making the most like freakish celebrity.
Freak on a leash. Yeah.
So you've got like Gary
Boom,
Busey's
da,
teeth.
da, da, dame. Go ahead.
Gary Busey's teeth.
Oh, no
and,
doubt.
And up to this
Gary
point,
Busey's eyes, Gary Busey's hair.
okay, you know what, let's just stop there. But then I had Julia Roberts' mouth, but I feel like Steven Tyler's mouth might be good too.
Ooh, yeah.
And then
Who's neck?
what's the name of the actress in Homeland? Is that Claire Danes?
Oh, yeah, Claire Danes.
When she gets the crazy eyes, something fierce in that show. I don't know. They always
No, she's from Orange is the New Black.
That's Piper.
no, not Piper does get the crazy eyes too, but
I was talking about crazy eyes.
Who's that?
crazy eyes. Yeah, she's got the shorts like.
I know who Crazy Eyes is, okay? She's the one with the crazy eyes.
Yeah. Well, who's got the best ears? We need good ears. Maybe like Ian McKellen or something?
Ooh, no. It's got to be like Tyson
No.
ears or something
I
like
don't
that.
remember anybody's ears,
Iron
really.
Mike.
Well, it's just because he's old and old people have like big old dangly ears.
That's
Obama
true.
had big dangly ears. I say it like he's dead. He's just not the president now, but when he
Yeah,
was
but he
in the
probably-
media regularly.
Probably heard you saying that, the way you're describing him.
It's
Got a
not
couple
right.
of megaphones attached there.
I mean, they suited his head. I'm just saying they were large ears.
Adam Driver's ears?
Oh yeah, I think he's got big ears.
Not like Larry David's skull.
He's got a powerful skull though.
I think he in another life, Larry David could play like a great Marcus Aurelius or something like that.
Who talks about people's skulls like that? Are you a predator?
He's got a masculine head.
You don't identify the skull of a human until the skull can detach from their bones.
Dude, Larry David, all I'm saying is he would make a great Tywin Lannister.
Does he need to, though?
Well, no, he's making, like, Seinfeld money,
They already have a Tywin Lannister.
Well,
Dude, alright. Guess how much money Jerry Seinfeld has?
I bet that Jerry Seinfeld's net worth is
half of what it was 3 days ago, because Kesha got it all.
$700 million. Okay, well, you know, give me some
20 million.
Come on!
I think because in that thread about him denying Kesha.
Seth Meyers is probably worth like $20 million.
I hope he's worth more than that.
Jerry Seinfeld's got to be crushing at least. He's at least in the hundreds.
Well, when what happened with oh fuck, he made him and Larry David made like 400 million each or something off of Seinfeld. I forget how that worked out. But anyways, he's got like 820 some million.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's substantially more than I thought. Like 800,000 more.
Well, just because they've been Seinfeld, it's like it's gonna be on rerun
show. Yeah.
For so long.
Somehow I just figured it was like not making them any money. I don't really know why I thought that. It's like a public service. Like it should just be allowed to exist on its own.
Oh, so like after 100 years, songs become public domain or whatever it is.
Yeah, Seinfeld should not have to wait more than 10 years for that. It's just it's a good thing to do for the people. Keeps the spirits high.
If we're ever syndicating this show, you send me into the negotiating room because I'm not comfortable with the kind of things you're talking about right now. We've been making gold for 4 years here. I'm not giving it away for bronze level prices.
I just want the people to be happy.
If it makes you happy.
Exactly. If it makes you happy, it can be that bad in this unique situation.
Don't you want a benevolent king who rules with your best interests at heart? Gives you Seinfeld for free?
I mean, I kind of get Seinfeld for free already.
Then how are they making any money?
I don't know, like UPN pays them like $400 trillion a year or something like that.
And why are you getting it for free? Seems like somebody's not making
I don't know.
it out
You just turn on the TV and Seinfeld's on the pipe.
Well, you pay for the TV, son.
Well, yeah, but like I don't even notice.
You saying when you buy a TV, there's a built-in Seinfeld fee?
Well, Seinfeld gets like 50 cents off every TV purchase.
In case there's ever an instance of Seinfeld being played on this LCD monitor.
Look, I'm just saying, he's earned it as far as I'm concerned.
Seinfeld tax. That'd be very beneficial.
I don't know why we're against Jerry Seinfeld now. Man's just, just making sure.
I'm not sure who's against him. I'm just saying his stuff should be free for everyone.
What's against him? You're stealing from him.
That's theft.
No. It's not theft if he agrees that everyone should get his stuff for free. Which he should, because it's good. It's good stuff.
I'm starting to wonder about this guy. Some dangerous rhetoric.
Guppy's collar.
I believe in socialized Seinfeld. I know, it's a very radical. It's a single pair Seinfeld system.
I think we have socialized Seinfeld already. I'm paying for. Apparently, let me put it this way: if you're pirating Seinfeld, I'm paying for your Seinfeld. So as far as I'm concerned, it's socialized Seinfeld.
But like whenever someone does one of those B-movie, but every 10 seconds this happens, like that's kind of like socialized Seinfeld too.
This is the socialized Seinfeld, unrealistic economic portrayals of business. Everyone eats for free. Okay.
No soup for you.
Oh, that's a great idea. What about Squarefeld?
Okay, it's Minecraft Seinfeld.
Well, because, like, sine wave, square wave.
Right, yeah.
Different high-pitched frequencies running over top.
You know, this is why Jerry Seinfeld has $870 million. Don't.
I don't think I should have $870 million.
What would you do if you had $870 million, Nick? Because you got this eat the rich rhetoric going on. What happens if you, like... What if you... You gotta give it to the people, though.
Yeah? What do you want?
You got this eat the rich, everything should be free dialogue going on. I just want to know if you won the lottery, you won, like, $300 million. What's the next step?
Oh, okay. Nick, would you buy me some DDR4 RAM?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. I would.
Sweet.
I'd make sure everybody's taken care of, and then I invest the rest.
Everybody
in the world.
Everybody in the world?
No, like everybody in my direct vicinity.
Everybody in the club.
Because there's only so much you can do with that amount of money. Even though it seems like a ton, all of a sudden, you know, everybody starts coming out of the woodwork. You got to stop and get a job like you should, jerk.
Straight up, I'd buy my own island.
I could.
Really?
No, I don't give a fuck.
I don't think that would be enough to buy an island, really.
It'd be enough to buy, like, an island. Probably not an island of your choice.
I'm going to ask Google how much islands cost.
You could have a selection of islands.
How much
for that much?
I don't want a big island, so, you know? I don't even want a big house. Like, it's the thing.
If it's an island that doesn't have, like, a lumber mill on it or something like that, you're good.
I searched how much are islands, and what came up is a little box at the top of Google that says he has islands costing as much as $5 million on his books. Doesn't say who he is.
Jerry.
He does have those islands. Says you can pay much less and still own a great destination. You still have a quality island. Very usable and very enjoyable, Vladi said. Bonefish Cay, a 13-acre idyll in the Caribbean, is on sale. Price on request.
That seems right. Serious buyers only.
How much does it cost to buy an island? Islands are on sale all over the world for less than 100,000. Shit.
Okay, but that's gonna give you like a 100 square foot island.
Who owns the islands?
That's fine. That's fine. I just don't want to deal with like monsoons and flooding. All right.
Yeah, if you're getting an island that like was part of the Bikini Atoll nuclear weapons tests in the 1950s at 100K.
Maybe I'll just buy one of them old decommissioned missile silos.
Dude!
And then build a giant moat around it and then convert the walls of the silo to pure glass. So it's like...
You know you don't have to do that, right? You could just go to Detroit and just move in anywhere you want.
Everybody's going, where does the money go from the island? First off, King Neptune. Secondly, somebody already owns the island. It's not like the island's just sitting there, like, unowned.
Why do you, as a group, as a colony, as a country, get to claim all islands and all land masses in a proximity of your fucking flag?
You went over there and you took it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's the way she goes.
Yeah, I went over to this continent, planted a fucking flag, and now what? I own all the islands
back
in the world?
They used to...
Bullshit!
They used to fight over that. It's not like they're just like, well,
so can I fight the government and take the island?
Yeah, they will murder you.
Yeah, you'll die.
You'll definitely be killed. Probably.
Theoretically, you could be like, yeah.
This is like a mob boss situation now. I just want an island. I have to die.
They claim the land.
Because they were born 1,000 million years ago. That's not my fault.
Some squatters' rights stuff, man. You're like, I'm just gonna go into their house and now it's my house.
Here's my question.
It's my fault I wasn't born all these years back to claim it?
I don't know why you're so protective of this island stuff, man.
You know what, Nick? We're gonna send you off to Australia.
Yeah.
That's an island.
It is an island.
What is this island extortion bullshit?
No, here's my question. If I'm like Tony Stark levels smart, right? Okay, well, I am, but like if I decide to do something with that intelligence and build a rocket, am I just allowed to like leave the planet? Like who's gonna and then just like go and be like, no, I'm on Pluto right now.
Yeah. Call back later. Squad. Dude, I actually think that if you built a rocket and you somehow like colonize the moon yourself, that's your moon now. Like what is a country except for like a company from 1,000 years ago that colonized?
So at the end of the day, the only thing stopping anyone from doing anything is that their navy or army will kill you.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's the law.
But the law is only enforced via that.
What if you went to somebody and you're like, hey, nice car, I stole it. You can just do that. You can steal somebody's car.
I'm thinking if you're Tony Stark, though, and you have this transcendent technology, and you can shoot little micro rockets at 1,000 troops at the same time, it's like you kind of broke the way the system works at that point.
Yo, it's power, man.
With great power comes great responsibility. And I don't trust Tony Stark. He's a drinker.
I don't know,
yeah, but
man.
Uncle
He's
Ben
funny,
just
though.
has rice. Big deal.
Uncle Ben is a bag of rice.
I'm gonna give you guys the 3-minute warning here to move on to Gangbeasts.
Yeah, I actually beat my run, so I'm sitting on the title screen.
I
Yeah,
died
me
to
too.
delirium like a moron.
That says I'm becoming a libertarian. How do I stop that?
No, I think you've become like, I don't even know. You're like past communism. I think you've gone from the point where everybody should be equal to everybody should have nothing. And I don't even know what kind of political ethos that is.
I am an annihilation theorist.
An annihilist! That's it!
I'm an annihilist, yeah.
Nick's gone full annihilist.
Yo, Josh Baker from Ohio. Thanks to the resub. Twitch Prime. It's a good time to Twitch Prime.
All right, guys, get in here now. It's time to subscribe so I can buy you an island.
Don't subscribe to Nick. He's just gonna, like, pay dividends out to all the people watching him.
It's the worst thing, right?
We can all live equally.
I'm gonna get one really good doctor, and that doctor is gonna take care of all of you.
Subscribe to Nick so he can buy me some DDR4 RAM.
Exactly.
How is that better than just buying your own? Hi, Rob.
Robert, where do you fall on the economic spectrum?
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
frame the question properly so he can give the proper answer, because he's going to be as mad as I am. I know Rob's got strong opinions about islands.
I think that. Yeah.
Okay, when you purchase an island, who are you giving money to?
When I purchase an island,
if you were to purchase
an island, what happens next?
I live on the island.
Yeah,
I don't to buy.
How does the money change hands?
I buy it from the government, assumedly.
I think you buy it from the landowner.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot just like
this is falling apart.
you
A
do.
lot of these islands are probably already privately owned.
I assume it would be a little bit of both, right?
I mean, if you want to buy, like, you know, Staten Island.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you go to some unknown place. There's nobody there. Just thousands of islands out in the ocean.
Wait. Here's a real question.
Okay.
Can you buy an island that has not yet surfaced? Like, if you're like, this is a volcano, I think it's gonna pop.
Yes. Yes. Because
you put in a land claim and be like, this is my island.
It's speculation buying.
wait, international water. How does that shit work? Because
well, you just buy the waters, and then they're not international anymore.
If it's not charted, like nobody owns it, right? Or do they?
Aren't there laws saying no one can own it in addition to no one owns it?
Let's be honest. None of us know what we're talking about.
Rob does. Rob knows. He's played.
Well, no, I don't
Civ
really.
and
But I
stuff.
mean, there is the sea land situation, right? And that's one of those situations where they were able to claim it because the government wasn't claiming it. So if nobody's claiming it, then they can, right?
Join on me, please. Join on me.
Okay, hold on. I'm still
Drop 2-1 on Stenoma.
I was just playing the Dark Souls board game with
Yes.
Sin and Jess, by the way. That was pretty fun. We almost died several times.
You can buy Lamb Island in British Columbia, which is 1 acre and comes with a house for $3 million? That's not that bad.
Yeah, that's not bad, but like, does it come with like internet and electricity and
Well, I assume not. No.
water? Yeah, so
I'm pretty sure you forfeit that.
How do I change my color?
that's gonna be like another couple million to get that kind of shit, you know.
I mean, if you got island buying money.
I suppose.
Apparently,
so, yeah.
island buying money is as little as $100,000, is what I found out from Google.
Yeah.
Really?
That's really not that much money in the scheme of
But I'm
things for a
telling you,
fucking
that's
island.
like saying you could buy a house for $400. You probably
You don't have
want
to pay for it. If you go to Detroit, it's free.
You probably don't want to live in a $400 house. Is just what I'm saying. If you do, you want to crank some money into that bad boy.
You get a house for like $1 in Detroit, couldn't you?
You don't pay the dollar. You just move in.
I don't think that's true.
No, there's like squatter laws, right? Like if you can prove that you have residency in a house, whether you own it or not, for like 3 years, if it's abandoned, then you technically own it then.
Does that work for stadiums as well? Because they have abandoned stadiums there.
I mean, probably not, if I had to guess.
Oh, is this a working server?
I don't know.
We're about to find out. Please stop laughing.
Who is Panda?
You hear that laughing? It's freaking me out.
It's like a tiny baby.
I'm still in the main menu. Yeah, who's Panda?
They're in our party.
Is somebody...
Somebody named Panda's in our party.
I don't know.
I guess we'll have to make it private in the future. Are you guys at spectating all?
I am at
Just
the
like a
melee
busted
gondola, and there's just like
now
a
I'm at
dude on the
spectating.
ground.
Just
I'm
like a
at
busted-
the online party screen.
Okay, okay. You know.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the level, and it's loading, kinda.
Okay, everybody quit the menu. This one's broken for sure.
Okay. I have to restart the game. I don't have that option.
All right. Panda, get out of our game. Can I kick you from this game?
Blue Man 2.
Here's the problem, Panda. The reason we only have 4 people for this setup right here is because it's hard to find a server that fits 4 and also works. So if there's room, if there's capacity in the server after everybody's in, then we can work with it.
Join game.
All right, okay. Fine game.
Can I bust into the islands again? Because I need to get back to where we
I
started.
don't know. You're so angry about the islands.
I'm angry because it's for good reason. So if you decide you want an island and it's one of these areas where there's just tons of islands everywhere, nobody's on them mostly, it's just like forests and shit.
Yeah.
And I want that one. You decided you pick that one, all is well, you go to move in, and then all of a sudden some government's like, oh yeah, that's our island, you owe us $200 million or whatever. You're like, fuck that, you're not using this. Why do you get to claim it? So like, because you're in the proximity, you put your flag down on some continent, then you're like, oh, I own all these islands because I said I did.
You're a citizen of the country, though. So you're benefiting from the fact that they own the land.
No, you're not benefiting from shit because you never need to talk to them again.
What are you talking about?
You never see or interact with another person once you move on to that island. They're not giving you anything. They're not giving you aid. They're not giving you power. They're not giving you food. So what
you
do
still
they
paying
give a
taxes?
shit? No, you're not giving anyone anything.
What? Well, you gotta...
I mean, if they don't find you, then
That's
then
what
yeah.
I mean. They can't find you. It's an island.
Gone into like
Eventually.
full insanity here.
No,
I think.
it's not insanity. They just don't own a right to be able to put a flag in the ground and own everything.
Yeah, this is the foundation of ours. It's not putting a flag in the ground means to own it. You know, that was what happened 300 years ago, but since then people have paid for the land.
But you don't get the opportunity to live 300 years ago, so where is the settler for you?
I will say...
I'm worried about this man right now.
I will say, well, one, there's probably old laws about colonization that maybe if you had a really good lawyer you could use if they ever try to fuck with you. And then there is like you probably like use the Homestead Act or some shit. But and then the other thing is how the fuck do you play this game again?
Am I
All right,
in this game? The delay on my controls is like 3 seconds, I think.
Yeah, the ping was like 157 milliseconds, but it's also the only server
Right.
that seemed like it could fit us right now.
Oh, you fucker! Whoever threw me off, you're an asshole. I don't like it.
The other thing is like borders aren't as like like on the map it's just like a straight ass line on a on a map. But like borders don't actually work that clearly in real life. Like the U.S. Canadian border is like especially kind of weird because it's
Step
not,
lightly, son.
well,
Don't give me this CGP gray stuff, okay?
No, well,
I can
mean,
go on YouTube myself and watch the primary source.
I'm just letting you know, though. Like, there's people who don't. I mean, I would highly recommend people watch.
My chat's saying, why do I get the island? Because no one's using it.
Yeah, what if somebody else comes and they're
They
like,
just
I want half this
decided
island?
I own this island because I own the other area near
What
it.
if another person comes to the island that you've claimed and is just like, I'm living here now?
Well, then they can fight you for it.
See, I'm noticing some problems with the...
What if America
you
decides
can
to
just
fight
go and
you?
plant a flag in the island. This is Nick's island. Somebody else wants to live there. You're like, no, it's my island.
No, you don't understand. They aren't on the thousands of islands. They haven't claimed them individually. And likely, if there's thousands of islands, why would they come to your island? They just go to another island, there's nobody there.
Okay, The other 999 islands are full, and then this next person is like, I'm picking 1001st, and I'm taking the other half of Nick's island.
Then we get to have the real discussion. As of now, there are unclaimed islands.
Yeah, I mean, there probably are. I mean, as long as you don't get caught.
And I don't mean unclaimed like the government doesn't own them, because there's probably a government that owns every island. I mean unclaimed like there's nobody living on that island.
Well, there's also disputed island claims, right? Like with the whole China and, you know, Taiwan thing.
Taiwan, yeah.
China.
You just go live in Taiwan and be like, this is my Taiwan now?
I mean, I think that basically the rule is if you have enough money and power, you can probably make that like if you go with a couple $1 million, you set up infrastructure on an island, and then the U.S. government says like, hey, this is ours. You could probably fight them in court and be like, nah, though.
But then you have to pay for the lawyers. That's so fucked up.
I can't. I'm beyond tilted. Like Mad Max 2 Beyond Thunderdome, I'm beyond tilted. Things cost money, and we accept that transmission of money for property is one of the foundations of Western society.
I don't like that I never got a chance to become a colonist of my own volition.
You go colonize Mars, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't have the ability to do that. I could have made a rowboat.
Yeah, well, if you're a freaking 16th century peasant living in England, and someone would be like, go colonize America.
All you need is like
oh my God.
$500,000, and you can help colonize Mars.
A human being can make a fucking boat. A human being can't make a spaceship.
What about Elon Musk?
But we have.
I'm talking about right now.
What about Sputnik? He did that back in the 60s.
Yeah, Sputnik. It's got your name right in it.
Okay, so I gotta develop a plan to colonize Mars, and then probably the Earth government will decide to take it back anyway.
Just fly the rocket anyway, colonize Mars, then you own Mars. If anybody comes up there, you shoot them with your space gun unless they pay you $1 billion.
Shoot them with space dick.
In the same regard, even if you own like property, like if you own land and stuff, you still have to like pay the government for permission to like add extensions to your house and shit on the land you already own. So like it's already that way, no matter if it's an island or the land that you technically, you know, own. So like, you know.
I kind of think I talked myself out of civilized civilization.
You know, you could just like go live in the woods. Like if you just go and live in the woods, probably nobody's gonna come find you, is my guess.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
The IRS is gonna be like,
they're...
I'd rather let this guy live in the woods than spend the money to try to bring him to justice.
Yeah, it's sort of like the, you know, cops in Central Park thing. Like, is the IRS really going to want to spend the effort to trek out to the woods to try to get your taxes of the no income that you make?
It's like a First Blood sort of situation.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of First Blood, they just say, man, this Rambo guy's being a real nuisance. Let's just let him go.
There is no such thing as civility. Only strength at the end of the day is what I've learned.
What are you talking about, dude?
The only actual
off the deep end here,
only
man.
actual claim you have to anything is if you can defend it with your blood and sweat.
Like,
what if
kinda, yeah.
And
that's
I don't have
as much as you own anything is as much as you can defend it.
There's well, so like the Sealand thing, right? Like they're legal, right? Like they legally own that whatever it is. It's like an old oil platform, right? So like
Chat's telling me to go live on an island now.
Honestly, you should go live on an island.
No. Titan just donated 1,000 bits, says this conversation is stupid/boring. Can you shout out this so we can move on to another topic?
I
love you guys.
much appreciate that. Thank you.
You know what? We gotta talk to Rob about the Robster roll.
The Robster roll.
Yeah.
It's just a Robert Lobster roll.
That's a dangerous precedent, letting chat decide when we move on in topics, by the way, Fox.
I know, but this nonsense, nihilism, for your own well-being, I think, because this is crossing over into like beyond absurdity.
I just needed more coffee,
Beyonce
really.
absurdity.
Coffee's good.
Mad Max 3, beyond absurdity.
So is Beyonce. So what's the Robster roll?
I mean, right now it's just a lobster roll served on a paper plate, but we're open to ideas.
To be honest with you, a lot of them kind of are. Like if you're going to like a seaside type of thing, yeah, you're going to like a chip shop, a fish and chip shop, they're gonna serve it to you in like one of those plastic, you know, dishes or a paper plate.
Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought we had the same thing.
So, wait, what happened? What did I miss?
You muted yourself by accident or something.
I think you might have accidentally muted us all somehow.
Yeah.
Did I? I was. I said my point about the paper plates, and then I had to.
No,
say
you said paper
thank you
plates,
for
and then you
whatever.
disappeared.
So
yeah,
everyone laughed at me like 3 weeks ago. I said that when it comes to ordering things at a restaurant, I usually just sort of I paint myself into a corner, so I've only got like 5 seconds to decide, and then I just choose whatever looks good in that moment. I force myself to it. That happened on Monday. Kate and I were out of this burger joint, and then she's like, "What do you have?" And I just opened up the menu, and I was like, "Bacon cheeseburger." Didn't see the cheeseburger was like covered in blue cheese. Not my favorite, but I'm like okay with it. I've never had a blue cheeseburger before. When it came out, I was like, "This is like interesting. Like it looks like something threw up on this burger." I ate it. Fantastic. Who's laughing now, Chad?
Dude, I tells you, I had this amazing.
I tells you. I say.
It was a bacon wrapped, like really good bacon wrapped filet mignon at the keg, and they did like it was like a blue cheese crusted thing.
Oh.
They like kind of cooked it in it, and
Okay.
just the right amount. It was phenomenal. Oh,
I'm not a big blue cheese guy, to be honest.
Yeah, I hate
with
it.
ya.
Can't stand that taste.
neither am I, but it was.
You gotta
done
order
right.
it accidentally. That's the trick.
Well, people do like the blue cheese crusted steak, like he's, saying that I've had that before. It's pretty good, but
Is that what was
I don't know, man.
Sin Victor like sent us a picture of his steak? Was
Yeah.
that blue cheese on that?
I
Yeah,
felt
it's-
bad for that because he sent us a picture of his steak, and then, I don't know if he knew what he was getting into, but we've got some strongly established food meta, and
Yeah.
Twitter just went off on him. They're like, first off, that's cooked well done. And
Oh,
then
Yeah.
he replied, actually, it's medium well.
No,
and people were
you're
like,
done.
that's not any better.
Even
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
almost, that's
Once
like
you pass
snobby
the
well
line.
done.
you
And
like
then it was just,
medium
like, blue
is the
cheese on
most-
top.
Medium is the most you might be able to get away with, but they're purists like, no, it's got to be medium rare.
I think medium is fine for a steak, but I mean it should be medium rare, yes. I don't think there's
also
anything
mindful
terribly
for my
wrong
point.
with medium. I think when people order like burgers medium rare, then they're just doing it wrong.
Oh, but when the server asks, I just tell them medium rare, because I'm like, you shouldn't have even asked the question, how do I want my burger cooked? Like,
Right.
it's a hamburger.
I mean,
I understand what you're trying to do here, but
it
No.
depends on the restaurant for me, because the thing is like, do I expect them to cook this properly? If that answer is yes, then I'll say I want a medium burger. If I expect that answer is no, then I'll be like, give it to me seared, and then I'll be lucky if it comes out any less than well done.
Depends on the plate. I mean, if they grind their shit daily, go medium all day long. I'm
Yeah.
down for it. But like,
Medium for a burger gives you the optimal burger conditions because all the fat, melts as it's supposed to. But
And it's
if you go
still, like-
medium rare, then if they actually cook it medium rare, especially if they pre-refrigerate the meat as they should, then you're gonna have a problem with the medium rare
I
burger.
worry about meeting my old buddy Sal when you do medium rare.
It's beef.
I
You
guess it's not.
You can eat a
chicken, it's
handful
beef,
of ground
yeah.
beef. Yeah, like you can.
you just eat like beef sashimi.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I mean, it's just I've seen Hell's Kitchen and Kitchen Nightmares. Like, basically all restaurants are just seething, oozing piles of feces, and they just keep the meat like in a dump. They just
See, I
pick
think-
it out of like old French fries and toilet paper, and then put it on your sandwich.
I think I've had the opposite reaction to Hell's Kitchen that you would expect, which is that I think I'm now totally okay eating at any restaurant regardless of its cleanliness.
Huh? Why?
Because I'm like, I've eaten at some dirty places in my life. To the best of my knowledge, I've never had food poisoning. So when Hell's Kitchen walks into a place and it looks clean, not Hell's Kitchen, but Kitchen Nightmares, walks into a place and it looks clean, and then in the back room it's like horrible, I'm like,
Yeah.
I've probably eaten at a place that's the equivalent of that, and I'm fine.
yeah,
Dude,
As long as the Yelp reviews are okay, what do I care?
my mom, so like for her work, she like installs fire systems for like ADT.
Yeah, man. Who doesn't?
What is ADT?
Never heard of ADT?
It's a company.
Security, right?
I mean, I've seen the stickers, but what does it stand for? I thought that was like a defense
After dark
American
time.
a defense
No.
thing.
It's
I-
American Dream.
Theater.
Yeah, American Dream Theater. She works for American Dream Theater, and yeah. No, but so there's like two paths. Like there's residential and there's commercial. She does commercial. So like it's actually pretty cool because she not only does she sell them, but she has to like design the system. So she has the maps and she has the she puts in where all the wiring goes and all that kind of stuff.
Does
Anyway,
she ever do work on the island?
she does work for Google. Google's headquarters in
San Mateo.
Well,
San
Silicon Valley.
Junipero.
the New York City headquarters, like the fire...
Oh, those ones are in New York City.
Yeah, she does the like all the fire systems and stuff are designed by her in that building. Anyway, though, so basically what she said is she's worked for big restaurants before, and she said like, they take me around and places without an open kitchen, like those are usually the dirtiest places. Doesn't matter how nice the restaurant is, from her experience.
Kitchens are
Places
dirty.
without an open kitchen, wouldn't they not be restaurants then?
No, the kitchen is open. It's just not open to the public to see.
Right, like not like the
Oh,
difference
I
between
misunderstood.
McDonald's and
It's not like the
Applebee's.
kitchen's closed.
Yeah.
I thought you meant it was like a dilapidated one, so they shut it down.
No, yeah. It's just the closed back kitchen where, only the chefs and the staff go in. So,
I'm just gonna be straight with you. This server is actually garbage.
I hate the server,
Yeah.
and this map has never changed.
Is anybody else like my left hand is perpetually out? Like
no.
it's always getting stuck to things, and it's always out there.
I just can't control myself because it's 3-second delay.
We'll try
Like,
after.
how many times are we on this map? Like,
Well,
is it-
someone's got to win 3 times to take us off.
Oh God, really?
I'm at 2, so if you want to take one for the team here.
Yeah, absolutely. I would happily do that.
But it's hard to throw people out because my left hand gets stuck to whatever comes within like 1 arm's length of me.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Get out of here! Just turn me. Oh, thank you. Okay, you've done a great service for your country today.
I like that
We
guy's
have
beard.
you guys have the same kind of system where you go rate the restaurants like A, B, C kind of thing,
Like the health code.
I don't know actually.
In New York, we do that where, like, if a restaurant's rated A, then it passed all its health code stuff.
But I thought there are no
our-
health inspections
no.
anymore, and only Chef Ramsay does those now.
Yeah.
That's also partly true, yeah.
Ours, at least in Toronto or Ontario, is like you've got the green paper that says you're A-okay. You've got and there's yellow, so that
Yeah.
means you can have like some things you need to do and to fix them within a certain time, but you can still be open. And
Please,
then I
just
think
jump. I'm begging.
red is where they actually will shut you down until you fix them.
Right. Oh, you're in the wall.
So you tape it into the window, right? Because I've seen how Bob's Burgers works.
Yes, you have
Yes.
to tape it in the window.
He's
yeah.
done it. Hey, it's Panda.
Yeah, that's
And
like a
You want
generally.
to take one for the team here?
The Taco Bell near me always got a C or lower. Oh man.
Let's see
That's-
that's still passing, right?
Yeah. Like C's probably only exist because of corporate lobbying from fast food
He's-
places.
Done it, maybe?
You've done it.
I can't even raise my arms. It won't let me raise my arms on this server.
You gotta earn it. Metrovania.
Trucks.
It is trucks, but we gotta go figure out get to a better server. So every freaking server here. Quit the menu, please. Every freaking server here is 5 out of 8 full. Can we just get some of the solos to move into the 5 out of 8s and open up their server for us? You might need to rejoin my party here.
Yeah, I'm not in
Yeah.
your party. Okay. Hold on to your horses.
Oh, you just fell off the truck.
Owen
very
found a cockroach
rare.
in her taco when I was there last time.
What?
That's pretty gross.
It's pretty fucked up.
Well, I mean, For the most part, I don't care about food cleanliness that much. Like, I'm not super worried about it, but I will admit, when Rob showed us a picture of the metal wire that he got in his food, I was like, that's too far.
Yeah, that's a bridge too far, I think.
I don't think we should be serving metal wires to our customers that could, like, literally kill them or put them in the hospital.
It looked like an unfolded paperclip. It was that
I'm
big.
not in your party anymore, by the way.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
either.
join me again. I'm not sure what happened, actually.
Yeah, no, that was fucked up. That was, like I said though, like I am legitimately lucky in how I bit into that, because if I had bit into it another way, I could have fucking choked to death,
How
like, straight
would you,
up.
It was huge though. I don't know how you would have gotten it into your throat.
Well, okay, so like basically how it was, a picture of Stromboli. You guys have seen Stromboli?
I don't know what a
Like,
Stromboli is.
Stromboli is like a fat ass hot pocket.
Kinda, yeah, and it has that same kind of shape. Imagine a hot pocket shape. Okay.
Hot pocket.
So the width side is what I bit into from the sides, and it was traveling along. So like you know how a rectangle, right? You have width.
You bit into the
and length.
long side instead of the short side.
I bit into the short side, but I bit it from the length, so that I pulled it out. If I just put that whole end piece in, if I put that whole end piece in my mouth, I would have had the whole thing in my mouth, and I would have swallowed it.
Dude, I'm so mad about these servers. Here's the American servers. 7 out of 8, 7 out of 8, 6 out of 8, 6 out of 8, 5 out of 8, 5 out of 8. I know you're saying, please say 4 out of 8. That would be awesome. We would fit in a 4 out of 8 server. Nah, here's the European servers. 3 out of 8, 3 out of 8, 3 out of 8, 2 out of 8.
Can like one less person just play this game today?
There's the US server at 1 out of 8, but it's the broken gondola.
Right, yeah.
Maybe that's why it's broken, because nobody wants to be there.
There's like a South American server. I don't know, that might work. 0 out of 8.
People are also saying, like, Rob, do you fucking chew and stuff?
Well,
but,
it's not Rob's fault that there was a metal wire in his food.
Like, yeah, I think it's pretty fair of me to be upset at a restaurant for having a metal, like a 3-inch long metal wire in my food.
I would sue.
Rob, that's your fault.
Yeah, I don't think that's a situation where you can be like, stop being such a baby. Like, it's just a little
swallow
bit
the wire and grow up.
Yeah.
Anybody else just seeing like us with our arms up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gangbeasts, huh?
Yeah.
Still, I mean, as is tradition.
You guys want to play Dark Souls tabletop?
Play Goldeneye for a half hour.
We actually could do that.
Yeah.
That's a decent back. Oh my God, there's a 4 out of 8 though.
Holy shit!
If we went fast enough, we might be able to make it.
My game's locked up though.
Oh yeah,
Mine's
now
loading
loading.
now.
Oh wait, it's loading.
This is like standard NLSS protocol. If your game ever seems like it's locking up while it's loading, touch nothing.
All right.
That's like the golf with your friends where like it actually crashes the whole game and then recovers from the crash to load sometimes.
The crashing is the normal part. It's you quitting it that crashes it. Still loading.
I'm in.
Where's
Yeah,
Kobe
you guys
today,
are all
by the
loading.
way?
He had a medical situation present itself.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Did
For the
he,
love of
did
God-
he eat the food that Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the middle wire out of the thing.
For the love of God, don't play Goldeneye again. You don't understand. It's a game time decision. You know, you might be like, oh, you can't have Randy Johnson pitch. He just pitched yesterday. But if, you know, the other 4 in the starting rotation ate the shrimp and he ate the chicken, he might be the only one left.
Sometimes you just gotta pass the ball on 4th down and 1 when you have Marshawn
Exactly.
Lynch. Yeah, my game crashed.
My game crashed as well.
Cool. All right. That's pretty cool.
At least the soundtrack's good.
Am I opening this back up again, or what are we doing?
I don't know. Like, my left hand is also still permanently just
Too many
out
heat
here.
sections.
You guys want to play Friday the 13th?
No, I haven't installed it yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, like, my left hand is just permanently kind of sticking out here. So, I mean, that's a bummer. One of these days, they're gonna, you know, this is gonna be done. One of these days, this game's gonna be done.
One of these days.
Guess what I'm play? You guys want to play London for 28 minutes?
Why not Goldeneye?
We can play Goldeneye. We did play it on Monday, but it's kind of like a last minute game changer anyway.
I'll play whatever.
I'm down for whatever. I don't really care.
Whatever.
All right.
Yeah, Jedi Academy. That's a good idea.
These are not game time suggestions. These are pre-game suggestions. Game time suggestions got to be agile. What's the third segment again? We're playing a golf it. That's right. That's right.
Golf it.
All right. Yeah, we can play some Goldeneye. That's fine.
We're playing
Just
golf.
remember-
See Rob Blanche London 20 goal.
I thought I was reading the chat. The chat seemed very London centric, but yeah, I'll swap.
I don't know. Is this what it's like to be a political leader? Like,
Yeah, everything you do is wrong.
when you say Goldeneye, everyone goes no, and then you say London, and everyone goes no.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
That's why you
not
can't
at
please
all.
them. You just got to do what you want to do, actually, and
rolling
Yeah,
in the deep,
live with
man.
it.
in my experience, like I don't know if this is a good enough sample size, but whenever I do like a straw poll, hey, what should we play? This one or this one? And it's like 50-50 split.
It's always, if you give
one-
two choices, it'll always be 50-50.
Yeah, and then like half of the other people will be like, "Out, I don't want to watch this."
You all right there?
But so I was.
he's
okay.
all tabbing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like if half the people will be like, fuck it, I'm out. But if you make the decision, like, nah, fuck it, we're playing this.
Join
then,
on me, join on me,
people
join on
stick
me.
around. Okay.
Okay. Is it Arsenal?
Mine's still loading, so I don't know yet.
I
What's
am
your
loading.
server? Right.
GE Complex.
Yeah, it's complex.
Arsenal is the game mode, though, not the
Yeah.
map.
Yeah.
It's Deathmatch Rockets.
Can we make it Arsenal?
It will be Arsenal as it shifts.
Oh,
Can
my
we-
gun's got a cool, like, kind of camouflage.
I can't get it to respond to the command line variable thing right now, so it's just in rotation.
I will respond to the command lion any day of the week.
Yeah.
Mal,
Well,
can you help me figure out
I'm
the
commanding you to
back
change
ends?
it to Arsenal, please.
Mal, if you know how to do server backends, can you help me fix mine? Because I don't know what to do. My backend's leaking
Don't-
everywhere.
Don't they just have?
No,
like-
you should
they gotta have
sit on
user
toilet.
side
You sound like
tools.
Austin.
They don't. I've looked. I've spent hours on this already. It's really,
have-
really inefficient and kind of ugly.
If you ever ran a source server, this is pretty typical.
It's a mess, man. It's just it's awful.
How did you get that?
You guys got in, right? Everybody got in?
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm in. Yeah,
Okay.
Yemen.
Yaman?
Yemen.
If you use rocket launchers, just stop.
Well, it's the rocket launcher.
No.
map.
Now it's slappers.
Is it a slappers map
Now
now?
it's slappers only.
Okay, hold on.
If you use a rocket, Nick, can you ban people from the game?
I'm not gonna right now, but I can.
Okay.
Well,
if
I'll
you
tell
use a rocket launcher or any gun that's not your hands, you lose.
Cool.
You
I
get
mean,
kicked.
then Corey, I'm sorry, buddy. But,
No, you get there's like a 35-second grace period when you
I
join.
killed Panda. How does Panda keeps getting in everything we play?
Why-
MichaelalFox killed AlpacaPatrol with a KF-7 Soviet. What happened there?
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I sat him down.
Have you listened to the conversation that we've been
I'm
having?
not
what is
really
that,
sure what you
Boris?
guys are
Get
trying
out
to
of
say.
No, I was thinking of the fan fiction of what things Ryan would command me to do as the command lion.
Yeah, okay, fair
Oh,
enough.
this Boris is too good. He did it!
You mean me?
Hey,
Hey, no guns! No guns, mister.
well, I bought this gun fair and square. All right, fine, slappers.
Oh, I smell a double kill.
Oh, all right, well, let's
I've
just
died.
give this one a try.
Oh, geez, sorry. That was my... I picked up his rocket launcher.
No!
Classic.
Good double kill steal there, Ryan.
That's
All right,
definitely buddy. That's why that's Arsenal.
I'm done cheating.
Yeah, I'm
by
all about-
cheating.
It's set so it alternates between game modes, and it's only got good game modes. So like it does deathmatch, Arsenal, man with the golden gun, and like license to kill. I think is it.
Controversial opinion. The only good mode is Arsenal.
No,
I am kind of with that, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
the cool kids
Oh
used to
my
play
God.
GoldenEye, license to kill, like golden gun, one bullet, one kill. That was it.
License to kill and golden gunner is like
What?
it's conditional
Whatever.
license to kill then.
No, it was the one where
Silence
it only
PP7.
took a single bullet to kill, no matter where you shot.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy... No, wait, hold on. Don't kill me. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Whoa!
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Oh, what? Take him. Take him. What, dude? Ban yourself. Ban yourself.
I couldn't help it. It's just a mess of bodies now.
I straight up hate slapping though, so.
Yeah, I'm not a huge
Yeah,
fan.
it's pretty much the worst.
Slapping's pretty lame.
Rocket launcher is the lamest weapon in video game history.
All right, well, how about I just use a pistol to puncture your lung?
How about we play Scout's Knives on Counter-Strike 1.6?
Yeah, let's quit
How
the
about we
game and start up
play-
another lobby.
How about we play Arsenal?
Yeah.
Because
How about
it's
that,
the
too?
it's the best game mode.
What's Arsenal? It's just like team
Gun
or
game.
just a deathmatch?
Gun
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I
Well,
told
sorry.
you it's not an option until we finish this match.
Yeah,
All right,
being
well,
shot.
Whoa, what is that? What is that, Mr. Gunn? What?
I was
No.
shot to death. All right, gloves are off. It's bullet time.
What the heck, Corey? You... Oh, just because you killed me with slappers doesn't mean you win.
I'll take every one of you motherfuckers.
That's a rocket. That's a rocket launcher. You can't use that.
I've been murdered 3 times since we had the slapper.
That's a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it? Slap me?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like I said, all you have to defend yourself is whatever is the most powerful thing in your capacity. So use your rocket launcher if you got it. Defend your land.
Robert
Jesus,
killed me
you
with
got
a double D.
Why didn't you
Oh.
shoot the slap man? He's the
Because
slap
he was
man.
slapping.
Yeah. Rude.
The guy
This
that's willing
guy.
to use the rocket launcher has 13 kills right now.
Slap, slap, does, slap up, slap. Slap, don't, slap up, slap.
You stole my kill.
Get dusted.
Oh!
Ah! I died. But I killed a man with a direct hit, so that feels good. I'm
Oh,
actually
Boris.
all for throwing knives only, though. That's
a big one. That's
yeah,
a big
that's
one.
one that I would enjoy, honestly.
Wow, Ryan.
Well,
Do better
there's-
next
there's
time.
probably a way to set all that stuff up. I just don't really understand how to do it. There's a lot of text files and a lot of CFG files, and you got to line them all up somehow.
Bacon.
And then you got to like sync them to the FTP server, and then you've got to enter your Archon password, and then you've got to line up the game cycle.
Oh, dude, I love my Archon password. Oh, what is it? It's Golden Gun.
Golden
Find
Gun.
the Golden Gun, use it to dispatch your enemies.
Dispatch your face.
All right.
Got him.
What is Golden Gun?
The gun that kills people.
In one shot.
It's deathmatch, but there's a gun that's very good.
Yeah, 1 bullet, 1 kill.
And the person with the golden gun will show up as a gold dot.
It's like Juggernaut.
What is Juggernaut?
You know, like every
Metal Man?
first-person shooter ever that's got like a Juggernaut mode.
To be honest with you, I don't know what a Juggernaut mode
I've
is.
never heard of this
The one
expression.
powerful dude, everybody tries to kill the powerful person.
I mean, like, I gathered that from, like, reading between the lines.
Yeah,
but
you guys not play Halo?
No.
Well, I know Ryan has, because I used to chop his dome piece off all the time with my sniper rifle.
Are we supposed to be like murdering each other or finding the golden gun?
Yeah!
Do whatever you want.
I don't like that. I like structure.
I do like the gun game, mostly, personally.
The structure is stay alive and find the gun.
I'm
Creativity
going after the
thrives
gun.
with restrictions.
Disco Gypsy Fish, I have the commands. The problem is my server won't accept my Archon password to let me input the commands. So there's something wrong there, and I'm not really sure how to fix it. I tried for hours.
Is this the golden? Like, I'm just saying, the game's called Man with a Golden Gun.
You'll know it when you have it. It's very
Yeah, but
obviously a golden
nobody's
gun.
getting the golden gun. I just see the golden gun is just sitting
Everybody
here.
is dying before they get to it.
Yeah, I'm
It's just
trying to get to the
deathmatch
golden
then.
gun.
Why don't you build me up? Build me up.
Buttercup, baby, just let me down.
Yeah.
Rub me
Whoa!
around, then tug me off.
I had a fat tug last night.
Did ya? How'd that go?
Are you a boat?
It was delicious.
How was your load?
I would. Very big load.
Yeah? Well, that's quality.
You just say that.
Is
Don't
Mouth
spray
drunk?
on me as you die.
No.
As I die.
I
As lay
wish.
down.
Ah, invisible walls.
Wow.
anybody-
Come on, camper.
You took shots at me? Has anyone seen the golden gun yet?
No.
I
It's
was
on the
trying
radar.
to
Oh,
Hey,
there
right.
you go. I got killed trying to get to the golden gun.
get. Let's not kill each other. Let's just all go and see what it looks like.
Can
It
we
looks
at least somebody get the golden
gold.
gun and die in a place where it's on the playing field?
I'm trying, dog.
There's
I've
like
been- I've been
3
moving
floors
forward.
though.
Done the whole time.
I'm right next to it, but I don't see it, so it's got to be either above or below me. I don't know which.
Below me, Trebek.
I think somebody got it.
Yeah, I don't see it anymore on the
The,
world.
the nihilist dude picked it up.
Yeah, Nihil. Nihil.
Niles!
Niles!
I don't know what to do with
Niles! Okay.
Why? Is a demon saying that?
Rob.
Yeah, I had a starting pistol here, buddy.
Yeah. But you had the element of surprise.
That is true. I did have
Oh,
that.
happened.
gold dot on the radar.
Well, I did just get shot in the chest by Rob like 18 times, so.
If this were the real world, 5 pistol bullets to the chest from behind.
Oh!
Oh, I agree with you, but I'm not a normal person.
That's my
Oh, Corey, you cheater!
never normal.
He's got the golden gun. It's
See
the
what
only-
he did?
You should be immune to bullets unless you get shot by the golden gun.
Yeah, well, then,
Then-
what do you,
How does...
you gotta slap.
Yeah, but otherwise it's just deathmatch. Yeah, just take me away. I don't
killed
care.
the man with the golden gun.
All I care about is the quest for the golden gun.
I
don't
am
care.
now the man with the golden gun.
All right, everybody work together to kill Nick instead of this stupid like.
Now, this is a mission I can get behind, Commander Lion.
I think I might have found where he is.
Somebody
No,
just
I'm
killed
not
me.
gonna shoot you. I'm not gonna shoot you, Niall.
Fox
Niles.
just got the golden gun.
I did?
I got the golden gun now, bitch
But
boys.
you killed me,
No.
so I thought that was you.
All right, but I don't.
No, but you gotta pick it up. That's the...
Yeah, I know. It was on the ground there, right next to you.
Come and get me, shit stains.
I'll be honest with you. I had the golden gun, but then I missed
Oh.
2 of the shots with it. It's not that good to have.
I mean, if you can actually hit
Well,
somebody, it's great.
So the
but-
problem
I'm
here
just
is
trying
that
to add some structure to this game. So
the
it's not just-
problem here is that we ended up on a set of weapons that are way too powerful to go with this game mode. What you need is shitty weapons like throwing knives, shitty laser, pistols. That works well with the golden gun, because then you obviously have a better balance.
Yeah, yeah.
Assault weapons, though, not really the best.
Wait.
That's true. What's with all these Amazon boxes? Are we fighting in the Amazon warehouse right now?
You know, I
They're all
wondered
over
that
the
too.
place.
They had that similar shape on them
Hey,
in the
no
actual
killing
game.
anybody. No killing unless it got the golden gun.
Oh, that guy had the golden gun and he killed me. It was Nicholas.
Yeah. Shot you right in the face.
Son of a bitch.
Oh!
Oh, Amazon box? Are you talking about Amazon boxes in the game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
These Amazon boxes.
they're all
I was
over.
just like, if I was saying that in my house, that would be kind of creepy. If I was like, am I in the Amazon warehouse right now? Where am I?
Is
is
this
a
how you
great big
treat
bloody
your
nutshell.
employees?
Does this
Alright,
game
I'm
make
on the
more
hunt.
sense if you've actually played Goldeneye? Wow, good kill with the grenade.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you get a lot more lore if you play.
This game is known for its lore. Very
Yeah.
deep.
GoldenEye's great game.
There's
Goldeneye
Natasha
is a great
Orlov
game.
and
Yeah.
Victor Vichkin.
Oh,
Big
Victor
fan.
Ovechkin.
Victor Ovechkin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Played for Washington Capitals.
Washington Capitals.
And Russia.
Hey, did you guys hear that the Jets are gonna be pure fucking trash this year?
I don't care. I don't live in Winnipeg.
Yeah, classic.
Jets, Jets,
no.
Jets.
They're gonna win it this year.
J-E-T-E, Jete.
Mudjete.
I'm really hoping that when this thing reloads, it's going to tell us that we're on Arsenal.
It
Yeah,
might,
that'd be pretty cool.
it might do that. I don't remember what's next.
Remember the 5th of November.
All right.
Remember.
It's facility.
Yeah, the map
I
is not
like
tied to
the
the game
facility.
mode, though.
It's Arsenal!
Oh, we've done it.
There you go. I did put 4 Arsenal in there because I knew you would want to play it.
Arsenal is the only game mode where there's freaking salt in this godforsaken mod.
I know you feel that way, but I also like some other game modes.
Deathmatch is like, what is it, 1996? I need more than deathmatch to get me hard in today's day and age.
True.
Boner.
Ah!
Someday I'll convince you guys to play Jedi Academy.
No, you
That'll
won't.
be great.
I've already played it.
Play it again?
I just
Someday.
refuse to believe that the platonic ideal for games was hit in like 2001. I've got more faith in mankind than that.
I mean, I will say though that like there have been a lot of gripping first-person shooters for me personally in a very long time. Oh god.
They still kind of follow this like shoot the other guy formula, only now you get loot crates. Basically
like,
the same thing.
It's kind of the main thing for me is that like instead of in the old school first-person shooters, you just like pick up a gun and or you just have a gun and you murder people with it. But now I have to wait 40 years to get a gun that I want.
It's just the
And
fun
like,
version of the game, only minus like all of the speed.
Yeah.
What about
Overwatch is good. I like
that's a Overwatch is huge.
Yeah.
Rainbow
Overwatch-
Six Siege
I mean,
was
Overwatch
novel.
is fine as well. I really like how you just keep playing this.
Yeah. Oh, Overwatch too.
Deathmatch with respawns is actually the opiate of the masses.
Yeah. I spawned in the fucking maintenance tunnels.
You gotta find your way back to civilization.
Rainbow
Yeah.
Six Siege was awesome. And we tried to get you to get it, Rob. You said, is anyone going to be playing this in 2 weeks? And we said, yeah. And you said, okay, I'll think about it. And then you never got it.
And then we
Well,
weren't playing it
then
in 2
you guys
weeks.
stopped.
I've got 100 and something hours of that freaking game.
You
The
guys
crew
spent
fell
like
apart.
the 2 weeks playing
It's a
it.
self-fulfilling prophecy. You got to be the change you want to see in the world.
I mean, if you guys want to play Rainbow Six Siege again,
It's
I'll
too
pick
late
it up.
for me now. They're on season 11. I haven't even seen season 2 yet.
It also didn't like work properly when I tried to stream it, which is a bit of a problem. It would like break my whole OBS setup.
There's also break my balls.
It's sucking my balls, Rob. Ryan's
Yeah.
a little dirty spawn camper up there with his rocket.
What's your problem?
He won't have the
Why?
rocket forever if he gets a couple kills.
That's what I'm hoping.
Ryan's the guy that would camp under the staircase in Call of Duty and just wait
No,
for people to
you don't
pass
even
by.
know what he used to do in Halo 2 on the Ivory Tower at the very top of the one elevator. You just sit there with a shotgun and wait for people to come.
Oh, I didn't give people a disproportionate advantage over me in a first-person shooter where I have my own custom set of honor rules that are not codified anywhere.
Get out
except
of here! Get out of my vent!
I mean, in fairness, it's like part of everyone's house rules. Like everyone that
I don't
exists on
subscribe
planet
to house rules.
You don't subscribe
the
to
rules of the
anything.
game.
Subscribes to Austin.
There's
Yeah.
one house rule that matters to me, and that's if you're playing a fighting game, it's all random all the time.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, honestly.
No.
I don't know. I believe in like individual autonomy and making decisions for yourself.
Oh, that's a little bit of an exaggeration here in this situation.
I don't know. You just like, oh, I always play with slappers, and then now only play with this, and it's like
Just
just
because
do whatever
rockets
you
are
fucking
for
want. It's your life.
rockets. We gotta construct an entertaining product here, and that comes from restriction. If we just go, everybody do what you want, we'll all
Yeah,
be
just
doing
choke
some...
yourself for like 45 seconds. It's an entertaining product. It comes from restriction, you see.
We'll be doing some freaking free spirit dances. I'll be talking about, you know, the nature of index fund investing. Robert's over here taking pictures of food on paper plates, and Mal's telling us about the brioche he made
And that's
yesterday.
the diversity of life we celebrate.
I actually made a potato and egg sandwich the other day. You guys ever have a potato and egg sandwich?
No.
Very good.
on,
Is that
on
a New York
bread.
thing?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I found out it was. After like showing people it, I did not
Hit this
realize.
person.
I didn't
Where are
realize
you
it
with
was a
this?
New York thing.
Get out of here.
But
There
it
we
is.
go. It's
What
not.
kind of potato though? Like how were they prepared?
Ooh, that's a great
It's
question.
Well, so you typically use, well, you can use any kind of potato, but like, you know, you're gonna make them into basically home fries, right?
Yeah.
So you're making home fries, and then
Yeah, I got you.
I'm familiar with the concept of home fries. Yeah.
scrambled eggs on a hero, basically. That's pretty much the potato and egg.
No, only a hero with Scrambies. I'm not gonna stand here and wait.
You know what they
Optional,
say.
but
Let's do it.
often preferred cheese as well.
Oh no, you put cheese on that bitch.
Yeah, I mean it's optional, but I pretty much always go with
Unless
that.
you're
I don't put
lactose
cheese.
intolerant. I mean,
Yeah.
cheese belongs on sandwiches, especially eggs and potatoes. Oh.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
it's
no,
a good
Boris.
sandwich.
I'm not facing you with your unfairness here.
Invisible.
One thing I will say is it is often eaten with ketchup. I am not among
Let's go.
those people.
I'm down with the home fries and ketchup, but once the eggs get in there, I'm not so down.
Yeah.
Oh, like eggs plus ketchup is not my style either.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
You replace it with a little hot sauce, though.
Hot sauce, yeah.
Hot sauce.
Absolutely.
Now we're talking.
The kind that blows out your asshole, like in those pictures.
I saw those pictures. I liked it. I think you've got
One of
you got
them
a
was Austin,
1,000. You got a 1,000 retweet tweet if you de-Mathis or de-Austinize that tweet. I guarantee it. What you got to say is like, just retweet those pictures again, but just say, "Can we stop doing this, please?"
But
And then
I
that's
thought the
1,000.
Austin
retweets.
part was the funniest part.
No, it's definitely that people are trying to market their hot sauce by saying that it's going to blow out your O-ring. That's the funniest part because it's absurd.
It just looked like Austin.
What looked like Austin?
The hot sauce picture, he was shitting his ass out. Like they were marketing the hot sauce based on how much it makes you have diarrhea.
Oh, I was so close.
You
Yeah.
almost made it.
I'm gurned.
Dude, hot sauce is amazing.
And
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to run a docket by you guys next week.
Okay.
Seggers 1, golf with your
Okay.
friends.
All right.
Seggers 2, golf it.
Okay.
Tres 60, vertiginous golf.
Nice.
And then you just track your scores across all 3 games.
And
and we have
wins. Yeah.
the first annual NLSS Masters.
We just have to not go into weird cube ball and like random shit in one of them.
Name idea though. NLSS Mouthsters.
We should. The third one should be like Tiger Woods PGA Tour, like 09 or something, though.
Yeah, but this is actually going to happen.
No, what's that one? It's just called like Real Golf or something like that came out.
Real golf.
The
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I believe it is called
training
real golf.
exercise work group golf.
Or the golf club?
It's like a realistic one, like not putting. It's actual. Like
I also have 100-foot robot golf.
That sounds pretty cool.
I'd like it if we could fit more than just 3 golf games.
Yeah, let's just do a 6-hour stream with with 6 golf games.
I mean, to be honest with you, it doesn't have to be 1 hour per game. Could be like 30 minutes per golf game. But I've
30.
heard that all these like snobby golf games, not snobby, but like the golf games that put on airs, apparently they're not that good. Like that like destructive golf game.
Oh, it was awful.
Yeah,
I
that
played
one's
it.
apparently bad. Yeah.
And then like 100-foot robot golf, I've heard mixed things.
The destructible one is so sad because it's made by the Burnout people, so it's like they've got the idea right.
Yeah.
They didn't do it properly.
It's like you don't really do anything in that game, right?
Yeah, you
Besides-
basically hit it and then you just wait.
Hit it and quit it. That's what I always
And
done.
then you see
Right,
your
yeah,
score
of
go
course,
up and
yeah.
up and up, and it's not even that fun to watch.
Infinite golf seems. What's infinite golf? Is there a board game, a board game golf game?
Mario Golf.
Yeah.
Dude, Mario
Yeah.
Golf, Game Boy Color, actually the platonic ideal for golf games.
I love Mario Golf.
Oh,
Greatest-
the N64
greatest
one.
golf game ever made.
You know
And-
what's a really fun sports Mario game? That
Mario
never-
Tennis.
No, well, yeah, but the
Kirby's
one that
Air
I'm gonna
Ride.
say is fucking Mario
Strikers.
Strikers. Yeah. They never made a second one, right? I think they might have on a handheld
Super
or
Strikers?
something. Yeah. But they should make another one of those. Those were fun.
What
More
about
Mario
Mario
sports
Splatoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you a plumber or a kid?
I can't wait till
happened to that
E3's
man?
Nintendo thing where we get to see more of Mario in
See
that
more
weird photorealistic city. Because I want to see if they do the Sonic thing and make Mario have a sexual relationship with a regular human lady.
Or like a groundhog.
I want to see Mario's Mario, if you know what I mean.
Like the game that he plays
Oh,
in
the
the Mario
man that
universe.
Mario saves that
I want to
saves
see his
him.
pipe wrench.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I want to see his retractable hose.
I'm gonna play his rusty trombone.
Hey,
I don't think plumbers use a rusty trombone specifically.
It's clobbering time.
Oh no. Am I winning yet? Oh, Ryan's winning the hack.
Hacker.
report it!
Reported!
Wait,
Report, you
chat, where's he?
fucking hacker?
Can I get a spy to go
Oh,
over to
nice
Ryan's
shot,
stream?
nice shot.
Where is he spawn camping? I'm gonna go find him.
Well, not spawn camping.
Well, I haven't really run into you, so I feel like
Oh, he's got every available advantage. Why doesn't he run around so I
I'm
can
going
kill him?
mobile.
Oh, dude, now that's a song.
Yeah, man.
You don't hear that much about going mobile anymore.
We
This
should
is the
play
ultimate crabs in the
Overwatch.
buckets. Why would you get involved in combat when you could get the golden gun?
Speaking of,
Oh, he got the golden gun. Okay. And
Yeah.
now I'm not mad anymore. Yeah, in Mal's World, spawn camping is just when he dies.
No, it's just when you kill me.
Oh!
ah! No!
Woo! Yo, mama!
Like a hallway of
like three
dudes
of 'em.
celebrating.
He looks so
Fuckers.
helpless too. Oh,
I just got covered in men.
I'm gonna cover you in my Frank's Red Hot sauce.
Men.
Stop shooting!
Robert, let me do this. Let me do this.
Do what?
Damn it!
No, that was Nick. You both look the same.
Shoot the man with the golden gun, you savages.
I was.
Men.
He got
Guess we
me
get some
first.
Why? Why? I've got a bead on the man with the golden gun.
Easy
Okay.
secondary kill though.
All right, yeah, you know, it's good enough to get in third place.
Oh shit, it's on, son. Oh,
It's on the sun?
you're my son.
Why don't
Ah!
we shoot all our garbage into the sun?
Oh, you were hiding in the darkness, were you?
I literally just spawned 2 seconds ago.
Oh no.
I have died.
Oh.
If you're close to the dude with the golden gun and you're not taking shots at Mr. Golden,
Yes.
you got problems.
It's a high
Sorry,
pressure scenario. You might not be able to tell who Mr. Golden is. If you're getting rained bullets upon by all directions.
He's got to blow up. Yes.
It's a really strangely constructed sentence I just said there.
Yeah, I liked it. Turned me on sexually.
Oh, I see smoke. Where there's
There must be fire.
There's
I see
gunfire.
smog.
I only
Desolate.
shoot people if I'm not near the man with the golden gun. That's my.
Were you guys also very disappointed
Oh, nice shot.
by your
Wait,
mother's
before you
step?
finish that, can I
Yeah.
ask you a question?
Okay.
You guys want some cookies?
You got Corky Romano's my favorite.
You ever see Corky Romano?
No,
Yeah.
he got fired.
What do you mean he got fired?
Out of what?
Hollywood,
In the movie?
like, no, you're not good anymore.
Chris Kattan.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever happened to Chris Kattan?
He
He got killed
settled.
by a katana. Get it?
There's a couple options here. The Settlers of Chris Kattan.
Okay, I like it,
Chris
yeah.
Katana.
Mm-hmm.
You know, take your photo.
Die
No,
Chris Katana.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I see where that's going,
Straight
yeah.
up, take shots at me. Man with the golden gun's right below me. Take shots at me. Okay, I'll just crouch behind this. All right. You got me.
Hey,
I'm still a
Robbie!
demon, though.
Yeah, what's up?
You gotta let me know.
I had a golden gun.
And I
Damn
won!
it.
If I had killed you,
Good job,
if I had
good job.
killed you, I would have won.
Was it worth it, Corey? Was it worth it? I don't think so. All right, we're gonna be back in 3 minutes to play some golf. It's see you soon. Sorry, Gangbeasts didn't work, but
Yeah.
see you soon.
See you soon.
See you soon.
I'm gonna see you soon,
No.
Vidal,
Alt
see you
F4.
soon.
dude. No one ever mentions Vidal Sassoon anymore.
I know. What kind of world is this?
Is that an Indian name? Vidal?
I don't know. Maybe?
What was Rob going to say? He was
Vidal.
going to say, have you ever been disappointed by your mothers?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, which golf it or golf with your friends?
I can't
Golf.
close the goddamn game. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on to your horses.
All right, there we go.
I have a classmate with that name. You have a classmate named Vidal Sassoon? That's incredible.
If he's got the full name,
Oh,
Vidal
it's-
Sassoon.
I think it's a Spanish origin.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's Spanish.
Vidal Sassoon. KK. I was gonna say oui oui, but then I realized that was French. So,
Wee wee.
Spanish people say KK, right? They say what?
Also appears French, Italian, Portuguese, and English as a given name.
Ah.
Wait, how long does it take this game to work?
40 years.
Golf it
Yeah.
It does take a lot of load in the beginning, if that's what you're asking.
does
Yeah,
take a
it's-
lot of load.
Does take quite a load. Chad, anybody take a load this weekend? No, he did.
Take
apparently.
a load off.
Yo, Orange Connor just dumped a load of love on me. Thanks for the 5 months, baby.
Mm.
Robophilia, thank you also for your 11 months. Grid Pusher for your Prime subscription. B Jerkle for the Prime subscription. Bone Mo for the Prime subscription. Moan Ismic for the 100 bits. Wants me to calm down about my island talk. Get enough bits to get a private militia, then get enough to buy the island, then get both sorted.
I think that's the important thing, yeah.
Get the militia sorted out.
If you have a
I want you to
security
be-
force.
I want you to be more upset about the islands.
Chat was done with me
Dude,
being upset about
You
the
do
islands.
not want to bring up the island talk.
The island.
I mean,
we
do
can
you
talk
have an
about-
opinion on it, Bear?
I don't
The
have-
island.
What
I
if
don't
we-
want to talk about islands.
What if the
I don't know if
island
I-
in question produced celebrity parts and then we sold them?
You know,
Like Gary Busey's teeth.
Semen.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Yeah,
Nice,
you
yeah.
know, I wish I had that luxury.
Speaking of the island, I had mentioned this on the last show I was on, but Jamaican beef patties
Yeah.
are Jamaican me crazy. They're really good.
Jamaican me
Highly
horny.
recommend. Yeah. Highly recommend.
Highly Minogue.
I highly minogue a Jamaican beef patty. I could eat a highly minogue right now.
Careful with that. You know what happened to Michael Douglas?
Yeah.
His wife gave him throat cancer.
Well,
Specifically,
I really
her
hope
pussy.
that's not really how that works.
that's definitely not.
It is.
No, because the
It
human
is.
papillomavirus is actually transmittable through that orifice,
Yeah.
and it is contained within the throat. But they don't know if there's definitely a link to cancer or not.
Well, but think about, like, I'm not saying it was worth it for him to have stage 4 throat cancer, but it seems like he's doing okay now.
Yeah.
He's got the ultimate trump card in every argument he ever has from this point onwards.
Kafifi.
Like, where do you want to
Yeah.
eat tonight?
Ate too much
well,
pussy.
I'd really like to go to Chipotle. I don't know why Michael Douglas likes Chipotle, but he's like, I
Maybe
want to go
he
to
does.
Chipotle. Catherine Zeta-Jones is like, oh, there's too many carbs. And then he could be like, well, your pussy gave me cancer. So let's go to Chipotle.
Damn! That's wild.
Yeah. Apparently, they're
there we
into
go.
some kinky shit. I was watching an interview with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Giving each other cancer.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. And
Invites are out.
apparently, like even now, like they're like in their like 60s or 70s or something, right?
Yeah.
Like they'll go play golf together, and whoever loses has to take off all their clothes on the golf course.
What? That's not that kinky.
Yeah, I
it's
don't
just
know.
sort of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Malf,
Coco
is that what it's
Nabius
like
says
when you go
HPV has
golfing?
Definite link to cancer.
Wait,
Whoever loses takes off all their clothes?
Yeah, that's pretty
Uh,
normal. I thought you were just describing
No,
golf.
if you lose on a hole, what's the name of it? You gotta whip your dick out. It's like sink it
Why?
or dink. It's like
Pink it or
No.
dink it.
Wait, sink it or dink it?
It's not that, but it's something like it. The loser of the hole has to whip their dick out and play the next hole.
Oh, I
with
knew
their dick
that.
out.
That's why it's called mini golf.
Got him. Got him.
Oh my god. Oh, go in there.
They
No.
put a
I thought I finally
reminder.
figured it out.
There's a reminder now when you start this hole that says be sure to change your putter speed.
Why don't they just up it naturally?
That's what I'm saying.
Can't be done. Can't be done.
It's putting a band-aid on a bigger problem is what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's a bit silly.
Let's go.
What a shot.
Malfi learned to putt.
If you don't hit it past the ladies' tee, it's a raunchy tradition to play the rest of the hole with your dick hanging out. Golf's
Really?
so weird.
Yeah.
No,
Golf is
my-
like it's an old school power play from way
Absolutely.
back, man.
From
It's
Scotland.
probably better
that's-
than like fox hunting though.
That's why it's got fucking traditions like that. It's all about emasculating people.
It is.
If you want to get super drunk, you shotgun a beer before every hole.
Yeah.
That's 18 beers.
Well, usually you just do it you play half, so you do 9 holes.
9. That's
If you
9
can.
shotgun beers.
And quickly as well.
Well, I mean that's
I've
over.
done that.
It's over
I've
2
lived-
hours.
I've lived that college life, but 9 shotgun beers in 2 hours is too many.
That's a lot. Yeah.
I can drink 2 beers in 2 hours.
That is not a lot of beers.
It's
I gotta
enough
say.
for me.
Somewhere between 2 and 9 is the proper amount for golf decorum.
I drank above 22 one night.
It's too many.
Yeah, it was a lot.
That's
Yeah,
way
no.
too many.
Why
What,
is it gotta be
that's-
above 22?
Well, okay, so here's basically what happened is it was college and I used to go to a lot of frat parties. And at
Drank
frat
so
parties
much he forgot the number that came after that.
well, like basically what happened was you get free beers at these frat parties. You pay a coverage fee or you can skip the coverage fee if you know the guys, but
Sure.
but then
Coverage.
What
Yeah.
a deal.
but then you get free beers when you go inside. So obviously you would binge drink because you're trying to get your $5 worth. But I realized that I was drinking too much beer, so I thought one night, hey, why don't I just mark it down on my arm so I know
Right,
when to
yeah.
stop? But
Alcohol is pretty expensive, and $5 is not something you need to justify with binge drinking.
I mean, you're absolutely right, but that's sort of the justification that
Yeah.
we had. Anyway, basically what happened is when I marked up my arm to, figure out when to stop, it really became more of like a competition with myself than what was
Yeah.
intended. So
Whenever
pretty
people
much-
are like, we should buy a breathalyzer. I think that's
Yeah.
how it always happens.
yeah. So like essentially after 21, I stopped counting because I was way too drunk.
So you
But-
actually got so drunk that you forgot what the number beyond 22 was. That's
Yeah.
a legitimate thing.
That was not the
Once
first
a
or
year,
last time that I got blackout.
3 shots of Jaeger.
Yeah, it was, yeah. College was interesting.
Hey, Mike, remember that time we had that mutual friend of ours who didn't really drink much? And then he, it was like the first time we'd met him in person, and
Oh.
he drank like half of that 2-6 of rum in one go, and then took his shirt off on
Dude.
in our backyard and started saying he loved this lady. And
Like literally he had like 1 beer in his life, and we were doing this
Jesus
thing,
Christ.
and we didn't think because it's rum.
you say
right?
we, but one of us might have been the instigator there. I'm not gonna out them, but it's not me.
It was probably you, but he's got this bottle of like Appleton Estate, which is like fine rum, but I mean, he chugged it we had to like tear it away. It was 5+ seconds. He was just chugging this beer or the rum, and then
Chat, this is not me that they're talking about right now. It's not me.
It was
It might have
me.
been Nick. It was
It was
Bear.
Mathis.
Oh, yeah,
I
it
have
was
a-
Mathis.
I have a story similar to that I probably can't tell on stream, so.
So let's bring it up so I can not tell it.
For sure. Good idea.
Basically, the basic idea of the story, guy inexperienced with stuff.
Oh, that was
Did a lot of stuff at once and was like puking over the toilet for
inexperienced with stuff.
yeah.
cocaine.
Well, I'll say one half.
Cocaine.
one half of the story is he never had a 40 before, and he
Okay,
decided that he would play Edward 40 hands
Right. Yeah.
with
40s.
yes, but not just 40s, high gravity malt liquor, so like St. Ides and Steel Reserve.
Gravity malt liquor.
Yeah, so high gravity
is like from Mercury.
He appreciates the gravity of the situation.
It doesn't mean anything. It's double the alcohol percentage of normal malt liquor, which is already like 8%.
It's because the gravity's so high that
hole.
it makes it into your stomach faster.
Truthfully, I have no idea.
No, that's it.
It's science.
That might be it. Yeah, I don't know.
The trick to this hole is to just do it normally.
Yeah, for real. Like, let's talk about how this is the worst shortcut for
It's
any
such a bad shortcut.
I got a par doing it.
Like, the only way to get it is to knock it directly into the hole.
Well,
Dunkaroos.
I didn't have any problem with it, so. No.
Oh,
So close.
this is a positive change in my life.
Let's. It was close.
Let's prematurely celebrate.
Fudge.
Oh, I can't even.
You guys
knock
ever
out this
play
little hill.
Edward Rickdees?
Oh.
That's
No.
when you put headphones on, one different headphone in each ear, and you can't stop listening until both of the Rickdees and the weekly top 40s are done.
What?
Nobody else knows who Rick D's in the weekly top 40
Rick
is?
D in the weekly top. That's like a radio. It's the only radio station that played in your
Fair.
neighborhood.
You should know Rick D's in the weekly top.
I'll tell you one
I
thing.
don't
You
know.
can.
Rick D's in the weekly top.
Rick
40.
D's in the weekly top 40.
Nah, dog.
You can Rick D's nuts.
Yeah,
That's
You
might
can-
be racist.
raw dog these nuts.
Anyone make a Rick D's nuts joke yet? Got bad news for you. 9 hurts.
Classic.
I remember that from my childhood.
What, Edward 40 Hands?
Rick D's nuts, Edward 40 hands, or Rick D's in the weekly top 40.
I actually remember that from when I was older.
That's
Edward
weird.
40 Hands?
Mm-hmm.
Edward has
That's good
40
then.
for hands.
One time I fell into a koi pond.
Oh, that's bad.
I do want to
Yeah.
hear about that.
That's
All of
Kendrick
them?
Lamar wrote about that in swimming pools.
Did he?
The
But
sequel is
basically-
called Koi Ponds.
It was like one of the first times I got drunk, obviously over the age of 21. And
You can't go to jail for admitting to underage drinking.
Yeah, well, but so anyway, it was the first time I got drunk, and it was just a 40. It was a 40 Colt 45. It's a classic teenager beer, and my friend had this pond that he said that you're supposed to pee into, so we did, and
Outside of a toilet, is there anything you're supposed to pee into?
but,
No one questioned that.
we weren't allowed to go up to his house because we were drunk, obviously.
Right, yeah.
And so we were drinking in his garden, and
In the system.
right. So yeah, there's a little pond that you could pee into, and so I did. And
What do you mean you can pee into?
well, it's water.
You're supposed to pee into
Are there any
Were you
ponds you can't pee into?
authorized? That's what I mean. What's the difference between this pond and a normal pond?
Well, the fish pee in it.
Yeah, and also like there was, the other thing is that there wasn't really other places to pee. I mean, I guess we could have walked, 40 blocks uptown to go to. Yeah.
40
on the bike?
blocks?
Yep.
Why don't you just pee on the ground?
We did as well, but the problem with peeing on the ground is that in that garden, right next door lived like a reporter for CBS with her family. Yeah, so
So the pee pond was adjacent to the home of a reporter from CBS?
yes.
Jeff
Okay,
Probst.
continue.
So, but basically, I was too drunk, and
So you're worried that no. You're worried that you're gonna pee outside, and
Yeah.
she's gonna be like, "I've got a great idea for a story."
I got
I've got a scoop.
Well, it's more that like that
she
was
could ruin you.
no, it was more that like that's in full view of her basically backyard, whereas
And she's a reporter.
It's a trap.
and she happens
For
to be a
CBS.
The pond is
reporter.
there because she
Yeah.
knows drunk people pee into it, and then she can write a story.
Exactly.
This is like,
yeah.
this must have been like her life's work. She's been documenting these drunk fools coming by her home and peeing in her pond for years, and she's finally going to expose them in this massive hit piece.
All right, so I guess mentioning her job isn't relevant to the story. Is what we learned. But
Seemed relevant to me. I mean, why stop?
Anyway, so I gotta pee in the pond, and I slip, and one of my legs goes entirely into the pond.
And I mean, I know that the answer to this question is alcohol, but
yes,
how did you slip while peeing?
Well,
readjusting probably.
The rocks around the pond were wet because of the water
from the pee. Okay,
and probably
just
the
peeing
pee
on each other
from people peeing
from the urine as well. Yeah, that's a possibility. So
I
slept in
urine wet rocks.
So you didn't really slip into a koi pond. You actually fell into an outdoor toilet.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you know, if that toilet had koi in it
and piss
and some piss,
your own piss.
The koi like it though.
Yeah. And then I peed all over myself.
Yeah, koi.
What'd your friend do when you fell into the koi pond toilet?
I laughed at me. Obviously.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But then the report started, right? So what did he do then?
well,
that's when they brought the flash camera crew on scene.
One of the reasons he peed in the koi pond is that wasn't in view of her backyard. So
let's go, kois.
Wait, so did she get you in trouble?
No, she wouldn't have been able to see from the koi pond, which is why.
So there was no reason to talk about this reporter at all.
No, because you asked why don't you guys asked why don't you just pee in a bush? And the reason you don't pee in a bush is because that's in full view of her backyard.
You can't piss there. There's a reporter there.
Yo, I just got a condor on this hole. I didn't even know that was a golf term.
The reporter is like a scarecrow for peeing drunk people.
In the business, we call that a coilet. I can't believe nobody else thought of that one.
Well, there were also in that same apartment building. There was also across the way NYU housing there, and we used to moon them.
Nice.
So
they had it coming, to be honest.
They did, yeah. I mean, they would do it back too. So
cool, yeah. That's the college experience.
See if
right
you can
there.
thread the needle with a sharp carrot.
Swimming in your own piss and showing your ass to other dudes.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Being human's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm begging for this hole to end.
Don't even get me started about the islands.
Why don't you just get a condor?
Dude,
Yeah,
I got a hole in one on this hole once, but now it's like...
Did it tell you got a condor?
I care. I think it just said hole in one.
I thought it was like, I thought it went Bergie.
Bergie.
I thought it
Fergie,
went Fergie,
Fergie,
and then
Birdie.
Will.i.am,
Fergie,
and then the other guy whose name no one remembers.
Endo?
Is it Endo?
It's Fergie, Will.i.am, Endo, and The Wiz.
Isn't Endo
Which one's the
a
Wiz?
type of marijuana?
Yeah.
Which one's the one with the super long hair?
That's
that Endo?
That's Endo.
Okay. And then the Wiz must be the drummer, right?
He's the other one.
He's the other one.
You know, the one that's not Will.i.am, Fergie,
Oh, shit.
or
I unlocked that.
Endo.
Endo, sorry.
I unlocked a light bulb.
Wow, great.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Which Black Eyed Peas member are you?
I
Oh,
win,
I'm
by the way.
Fergie.
I'm Endo.
Wait, is it a quiz? Is it a quiz?
Well, we gotta come up with some questions, I guess.
Well, this guy
I know
knows.
two, so I'm
Which
Fergie.
Black Eyed Peas member are you?
That's got to be on BuzzFeed. Like, there's
For
no
sure.
doubt. Yeah.
Here's a quiz. What Black Eyed Peas member are you? What's
Let's
your
do it
favorite
as a group.
music? Yeah. What's your favorite music style? Electric, rap, pop, rock.
It's rap.
Classical.
Yeah, rap, probably.
Classical rap.
All right,
Classic
that
rap,
seems
yeah.
like it's rap.
So like Sugar Hill Gang.
Who is your idol? The Black Eyed Peas, of course. Why am I taking this quiz? Michael Jackson, a ninja, or an apple?
What ninja? Depends.
Man, that quiz is so random. Oh man.
They got
What's
us,
up,
dude.
sport? I would say, you know, like, I'm gonna say a ninja.
A ninja,
Yeah,
for sure.
ninja.
It
I'll
doesn't
be
matter
a ninja,
which
yeah.
ninja.
Which
Clearly,
ninja?
Band.
No,
your
which
band
that doesn't
quits. Your band quits. You, good. I can release my own album. Die. I'm not making this up. Murph. Murph. Is the
Well,
then
that's
the
obviously
fourth-
the answer.
The fourth is okay question mark. So I'm
Good night,
going with
Lynn.
Murph.
Yeah, obviously it's Murph. Yeah.
Wait, how's
In
Murph
your-
spelled?
Exactly how you'd expect.
PH.
All right.
In your group, you are the bombshell, the crazy one, the ninja, or
Yeah.
I am Will.
Which ninja?
Yeah, I mean, it's only
Go ninja,
fair to
go ninja,
stay
go.
consistent. Yeah, you gotta be consistent. You gotta go with the ninja.
Ninja.
Ninja. Okay.
None of us is named Will, otherwise that would be the correct call.
What is your favorite food? Cucumbers to slice, bananas, apples.
'Cause you're a ninja.
or-
Oh,
or
this is
Taco
this
Bell.
is gonna turn into you're a ninja, dude. We're just
Well,
we're falling into the
I'm
fucking
going
trap
I'm,
here.
I'm going with Taco Bell. I think is probably
Taco Bell.
Yeah,
You've never had Taco
Oh,
Bell, you
we're-
traitor.
50
What
seconds.
Black Eyed Peas? I know that's why I'm trying to stop the interruptions. What Black Eyed Peas member are you? You are Taboo, and then the flavor text says you look like a girl.
What have we done?
We're Taboo.
We're Taboo.
I
Who's
think
Taboo?
Taboo is he's the guy I thought was Endo.
Taboo is the ninja. He is
Who's
Vega
Endo?
in the Street Fighter movie. Wait,
Endo's long hair.
wait, he's
but
Vega
he's
in
Taboo.
the Street Fighter movie?
You guys all right?
Which ninja, though?
Apparently, he's Vega in the Street Fighter movie.
All right, look.
What's the problem? It's a
I've
very-
gone to the Wikipedia page for the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
Their current members are Will I Am,
Yes.
Right.
Apple Day App, I think is how you say that,
There
Yep.
you go. Yeah, that makes
Yep.
sense.
and Taboo.
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 Former members Dante Santiago,
Yeah.
Right.
Curtin.
AKA Endo.
What? Oh my God, Kim Hill.
I made up Endo. Okay.
You can't do that to me. I'll believe
I
you.
thought it was clear that Endo and the Wiz were made up members.
Why
of the
would
Black
that be
Eyed
clear
Peas.
to us?
I have no idea.
We'd have to know the names of the band for that to be clear.
The beginning of this conversation was, I know two members of the Black Eyed Peas. Who are the other two? In pure ignorance, and you took advantage of it.
It's Endo and the Wiz. Come on.
I
don't know
that
what that
does
is.
not shock me that that could be real.
Well, it's not real. It's actually fake.
That sounds
Well, yeah.
like members of the Black Eyed Peas.
It could very well be members of the Black.
It's
Eyed
obviously Taboo and Appy the App.
Peas. Yeah, those are more realistic names. You're right about that, actually.
Yours were better real names than the real names are.
Welcome to Endo and the Wiz.
Yes,
97.6.
You guys remember when Will I Am was in X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Oh, he
Was
wasn't
he?
he?
He was.
Yeah.
Isn't he like actually a decent actor though?
Oh, absolutely
Will I
not.
Am is an
Yeah.
abomination of a
Oh.
creative person.
You're
He's a-
thinking of.
He is a very
Oh,
poor
I'm thinking
actor.
of like Mos Def or something, aren't I?
Most Def is good.
Most-
Common is also good.
Yeah.
Def is tight.
Both good transitioning artists.
Who's Mos
Mhm.
Def?
He was in Be Kind Rewind.
That's
He was,
one.
yes.
Oh yeah, he was great in that. He was also in was it Fast and the Furious?
He was in
Or
a
what was it?
TV
No, it was
show
in
I
the,
really
the
liked.
Italian
That's
Job, wasn't
ludicrous. That's ludicrous.
Yeah.
Most Def
He
was
was-
in the Italian Job though,
It's Mark Wahlberg.
and Most Def.
Yeah.
I
Most
didn't
Def has
confuse
been in
Mark Wahlberg for Most
several
Def.
things.
Mos Def was in Dexter?
That's
Yes,
most,
he
that's
played.
most
he,
Deb.
yeah, he played like
He was the
uh,
garage preacher guy, wasn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay,
was
yeah.
really good at that.
He was perfectly fine.
He's
Most
a-
Def he's a guy you're like, hey, Most Def, all right.
Quality
He's like really
actor.
chill. He's just like a chill guy.
Yeah,
How do you know?
excellent.
Oh, he was in
hip-hop
16
artist.
Blocks. That was a good movie as well.
That's
What if
what
he
I was
just-
thinking of. Yeah, 16
What if
Blocks.
he's just really good at acting casual, and in reality
Yeah.
he's extremely wound up?
Then he's
Like
a great
Nicolas Cage.
actor.
All right,
Um,
then. Yeah, you got me there.
Oh yeah, he was Ford and Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yo,
Oh yeah.
He's in like all
And-
the
That
movies.
and all that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been in like 6 of all the movies.
you know what? Endo and the Wiz just subscribed with Twitch Prime.
Nice.
So
Nice.
thank you.
Yeah.
Great name.
Endo and the
Very-
Wiz.
Classic.
Endo and the Wiz.
It's
Endo and the
Wiz.
And the weekly top 40. Brought to you by Ricky.
40. You've got to have like that's a staple radio element is to repeat the same line 3 octaves pitched down. No, not like that, but like it's immediately following it. You like say something, say something.
Yeah, right.
Monday.
It's time for the hot mom check-in.
Hot mom. It's more like monster truck rallies that we're kind of getting into now, to be honest.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's like an edgy Vancouver radio station that does that, and I hate it every time. They're always like, he's not afraid to cross any boundaries. And then he goes like, hey, what's up with the traffic in this city? I mean, won't anybody who drives a car but me just die? Well, and then you're like, that's just an idiot.
So you is what you're saying? Like,
yeah, it's just like a louder version of me.
Jaywalkers should die. 97.6.
Most Def Leppard.
And the Wiz.
I like Most Def Leppard.
I can see that.
Most Def Leppard, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a joke in there, but I'm just trying to think. I've seen
mashup
there somewhere.
album, you know. You could look at common songs between the two.
No, Common was an American Gangster.
Nah, that's
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. He's also on that one cowboy show.
Common
Westworld.
was in or no, I'm thinking of Ice Cube. He was in Are We There Yet?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, that was
I mean, he's the lead.
Tutankhamen.
Yeah. Actually,
He's
you know,
the lead in Are We There Yet?
you know who has had a very successful acting career?
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson.
Well, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
Jack Nicholson.
Let's go with Tom Hanks.
Leonardo
Tom-
DiCaprio.
Well,
Tom
he only
Cruise.
has the one Oscar. So
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Sean Connery.
Harrison Ford.
Here, let me throw a curveball at you. Martha
Okay.
Stewart.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Amy Schumer. And-
Ugh.
Dane Cook.
Woo!
Hey,
Carlos
what was the original
Mencia.
point of that?
I was just gonna say Ice-T.
Oh, okay.
He was on like
What is-
Law and Order SVU for like
Law and Order SUV.
SUVs.
That's
fitting.
That.
Is this a Cadillac? 'Cause this situation just escalated.
They go to every fucking crime scene in like
Wait,
an
was
old
that-
beat up
was
Mercury Challenger.
Was
Sorry,
that
go ahead.
pun off the top of your head? Because that was actually
That was
really
Yeah.
really clever.
That was
There's
very
also an Ice-T impression.
good.
I haven't really heard him speak, to be honest with you.
Pretty close.
Thank you. It's just a more excitable Mike Tyson.
He doesn't have that much of a lisp, though, I will
Yeah,
say.
but I don't know what he sounds like.
You got the voice on point.
Thanks.
Which
Less
member
attitude?
of the NLSS would be an NSYNC?
Damn.
Nick. No, Nick already has the earring.
It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you.
Yeah,
Oh, he knows the
or
words.
sorry, Nick could
I'm
be the
Joey
bad guy.
Fatone.
Not the bad guy, the bad boy, sorry.
You mean
There's a
Joey
big
Fat
difference.
One?
Yeah,
He-
yeah.
he
That's what
wears
that's what I was getting
Jinko,
at, really.
his Jinko jeans
Yeah, yeah.
with a long chain.
It
That
could be
he's
worse. You could be Chris Kirkpatrick.
And when we are apart, I feel it too.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's probably Nick.
the songs are enjoyable.
Is that even an NSYNC song? It's just the first one that jumped to mind.
It's one of the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it Sin? I think Mal, if you were with me, weren't you? He was talking about the Backstreet Boys / NSYNC songs that he unironically enjoyed, wasn't he?
No, he's a weird individual. He loves, he hates vegetables, has like a fandom thing for NSYNC.
That's pretty
He
surprising, honestly.
genuinely like loves NSYNC.
Yeah, he was singing all the lyrics while we were playing PUBG or something.
It doesn't
No lie.
mean he
I mean-
loves them, though.
Yeah, we all know all the lyrics to all the NSYNC songs that are.
You couldn't avoid them though.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
I have the CDs and the CD
Yeah,
player.
you can see
And the poster that I got signed when I went to the concerts 40 times as a child. So that doesn't mean I
And
love
I have
them or
Joey's
anything.
baby.
In keeping with the like, I always own the wrong CD from a popular band or artist. I don't own No Strings Attached, but I own the one that came out before No Strings Attached.
Wait, wasn't that the good one?
No, they're both bad.
No,
I mean, serious here, but I own the one with Tearing Up My Heart and Want You Back, but not the one with Bye 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 and It's Gonna Be May.
It's gonna be May.
It's actually June now.
You guys remember Usher's song, Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to that song like way too much.
Yeah.
That is it. It just goes,
Yeah. You're telling
That's
my
Little
whole
John.
things.
Low key, low key.
You know what? I think I'm gonna pull an Usher. Like, not be good at music, but just discover somebody who is.
Usher's a very talented R&B artist.
Yeah.
Not so good at math. I mean, in that song, he does go from a 1 to 10. She's a certified 20. So it subverts the rules of engagement.
It's just
for the
theoretical.
conversation.
He's just doing theoretical math at that point.
who's the worst R&B artist of all time?
Trey
Neo?
songs. Yeah, I know.
His
Yeah.
songs.
I actually like Trey Songz songs, to be honest with you. There's that one song where he's like fucking. What was the one where he's like fucking like his like someone's friend like in the other room or something? Like what's that one? What's the famous one?
Wanna pee on you?
That's R. Kelly.
And R. Kelly does not have a case for being the worst R&B artist.
Yes.
He's actually probably one of maybe like the 10 best.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Personality-wise, no idea. But like,
Yeah.
What about like Chris Brown?
I mean, he's a terrible person.
Yeah, like a really awful person. To be honest with you, I didn't really listen to any of his music either.
Let me throw this opinion out for you guys. I don't know if this is going to be controversial. I want to get this out there.
All right, yeah.
I don't think Chris Brown's a very good guy.
Yeah. You know
I don't
what?
like him, man.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think I don't think he's very good either.
Chris Brown, more like no thank you.
Did you guys see
More
the
like Chris
trailer for
Brown.
his documentary?
Ah, there it is.
I linked it in the Skype chat yesterday.
You did.
The trailer for his documentary. It's like it's a case
go.
study for cognitive dissonance, man. It is like.
Is it possible that the documentary that is making Chris Brown out to be the folk hero of that situation is self-aware, but Chris Brown himself is not self-aware, so he chose to go along with it in spite of the fact that it's actually like an ironic hit piece?
That is like a somewhat of a prevailing theory, as they did use "Smooth Criminal" as as the outro song to the trailer. So like, it might be one of those situations where Chris Brown was like, "Oh yeah, I love Michael Jackson," and then like the editors were like, "Yeah, fuck this guy."
Yeah, I love Michael Jackson.
I see.
He's my favorite. Ask
You guys
see how he feels about Chris Brown.
Hey, Ice-T, what's your opinion on Chris Brown?
Never met him. Thanks for asking.
It's just happy to be relevant.
Like, truthfully,
It is not bad at all.
You're making me thirsty.
It's
Yeah.
good to be here. Ask Ice-T what his favorite drink is.
is
Mountain
it
Dew.
lemonade?
It's water.
Water tea. It's a Rick and Morty.
Oh, that's a Rick and Morty. Yeah.
Ah, it's a Rick and Morty, right?
That's a Rick and Morty.
Don't talk
That's
about that
Rick
show around me. They use my likeness without proper. Now I'm Mike Tyson, but a little like I got into the David Cronenberg fly teleporter thing, and I got merged with the nerdy dad from Family Guy.
Yeah,
with the
now
red
you're
hair.
now you're a Jewish guy. Like, what is happening?
Excuse me. It's called Kabbalah.
He's having like one of those Shang Tsung, my body is falling apart and all the forms are coming out moments.
Yeah, that's the one.
Would Ice-T hug Kesha though? He probably has.
Hell yeah. If Coco's cool with it. Coco's my wife. From that
okay.
reality show we did that I never saw.
Ice-T, I'd really love to hear your opinions on the current political climate in the UK.
It's gonna be May.
All right, yeah, I see where that's. Yeah, I get it.
Sure. Yeah,
Clever,
that's a good
You
one.
kind of had that one back buffered from the prior conversation, I have a feeling.
Right. Yeah. It kind of was. It's full circle, really.
That's precisely correct.
You guys want to just?
When it's too long a sentence, the lisp just gets worse and worse. Is what happens there.
Yeah, I agree, Chad. It better not fucking be.
Yeah.
I don't know if chat got the joke.
Current events.
Did they
Ice-T's
not?
got to protect his equity.
It probably does.
He's doing all right.
Ice-T thinks you should just pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is like
Yeah,
conservative ice.
it's involved.
Yeah. Conservative iced tea. How's it going, buddy?
You know what? It's not fuck the police. It's thank the police.
Ice-T, how do you feel about potions and selling them?
I don't think you can handle my strongest potion. Traveler.
It's baby iced tea. Baby iced tea.
His cheeks are bloating up like he got stung by a bee.
No, I got iced by a tea.
Oh.
All right, that's enough iced tea.
Yeah. all right.
Probably
Ooh, hold
forever.
Yeah. It was good while it lasted, though.
I'm trying to collect every golf bird. I got a condor, an albatross, a
Yeah.
birdie. Looking for
I
that
just, got
eagle.
I just got an eagle.
Nice.
What kind of bird is the birdie, though? They don't tell you.
That's true. Could
It's
be a
a
blue
Twitter
jay.
birdie.
It's a
What is-
Nefertiti.
I thought that was the end of iced tea.
Baby
It's a
iced tea,
callback.
get back in your crib.
Well, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Usher's "Yeah" is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's the biggest song of 2004.
Yep.
Big deal.
What?
This is a blanket statement that's going to come back to bite me in the ass with a few examples, I'm sure. But I hate a lot of songs with choruses that are just repeating the same thing.
Yeah.
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 There's some
Yeah.
bad, like, classic rock.
Oh,
Well, actually, there's
Fox double wins.
I got 269s back to back.
Fine.
Holy shit.
Not
Crazy.
bad, not bad.
Thank you.
Ursher got the beat to make your booty go smack.
But they do
goes
like the
brap.
director clap. They do like
Yeah,
the,
right, yeah. Yeah.
They
The
do
song
it
Around the
with
World
crack.
is a distinct, like,
Around the world,
offense, because the song Around the World has been scientifically proven to be the most repetitious song ever made. So
what about
it's like,
All Around the World by the Red Hot Chili Peppers when Anthony Kiedis is racist towards Asian Americans?
Is he? What does he say?
In the one verse, he just says "ching chong" over and over.
I don't think he actually says that.
It's pretty racist, yeah.
oh, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah,
I know.
I'm not gonna repeat it, but he goes.
What? You should just order whatever you want for yourself and then get me another one.
Low fucking tea, dude.
What do
Wait, hold on.
I told
this
you
reminds
this is
me-
how I order things. Is just double it.
Look where my
This
balls
reminds me
stopped.
of a question I had a little while ago on the
This
show
bullshit.
today. Ryan, have you ever actually had Taco Bell?
I've never had Taco Bell, but
Never
it's
had
not.
Taco
I'm
Bell.
not against it. I mean, I've almost got the speech like pre-planned. I've just never been. When I was younger, I always went to the KFC and Taco Bell combined because we were in a small town, so that's like all we had. And then I would always get the KFC because I loved KFC and I knew it. And by the time I got more adventurous with food, I was not in a situation that had Taco Bells around it. So I've just never been privy to a close Taco Bell in my adult life.
Dude, you
You're
know
wel-
what? You're probably better off.
No,
I feel
hey,
like if I had never been introduced to that, I would be 30 pounds lighter
Oh,
today.
okay, that angle.
Yeah.
From
You're,
like a health standpoint.
you're
Yeah.
both
Worth it.
missing out and not missing out at anything at the same time with
That's
Taco
true.
Bell. Yeah.
The people
That's
that keep
100%
saying, like, if you eat this ever in your life, you're gonna shit your brains out. Just, like, don't listen to that.
no, dude,
Yeah,
cheesy
it's
gordita crunch will make everything all right.
These people have,
I
like,
never had
really
the-
sensitive colons.
Rob, it's the
Yeah.
best
Oh
thing.
no, I've had the cheesy gordita crunch. I've never had the Doritos Locos Tacos.
It's just salty. It doesn't taste like anything, really.
That's what I figured.
So they in Canada they did have that, but the Doritos brand has also been licensed to there's a Canadian barbecue chain, and keeping in mind what you know about Canadian chain restaurants and how they're named, what would your guess be for a Canadian barbecue chain? It's one word.
Moose.
Montana's.
It is Montana's, but that's not fair.
I was gonna say it's an American thing. It's an American city or state, because that seems to be a trend.
As far as I'm concerned, that's full marks. And now they have like a Dorito encrusted something, and in the commercial, they go a step further than Taco Bell. They show them like ripping open a bag of Doritos, and basically like putting a steak in the crumbs. And then, I don't know if it's a steak, but they're like, it's Dorito encrusted fajitas.
Oh.
And then they crack open a can of Red Bull and just douse the whole thing in it.
Montana's, you're gonna ask $16 for that. That's too much.
$16?
That's the thing. Taco Bell can get away with it because it's gonna be like a $2 item or something.
Really expensive.
That's insane.
Montana's is like an Applebee's, like a sit-down sort of...
Right, but then they shouldn't be doing the Doritos.
That's my perspective on it.
If you're ruining a $2 steak, hey man, all more power to you. But like a $16 steak, come on now, that's a little.
I mean, it's not a $16 steak.
They've decided it is.
It's like a $4 steak. They're charging
$12 worth.
You gotta use that Schrodinger's steak. That's like it could be in the trash or in your mouth at the same time. That's the steak you put the Doritos on.
Oh man.
I think I might go get Taco Bell out.
I know. Every time I talk about it, I want to eat it again.
That's why I said it was my favorite restaurant, and we became taboo.
To be honest with you, I haven't had Taco Bell in maybe like 7 years.
I had Taco Bell 2 days ago.
Really? There's one somewhat near me, but I have to walk to it, and it's just like, eh.
Now I want like a David Bowie 5 years parody, but with you about Taco Bell.
All right, start me off.
So it'd be like, sitting in a Taco Bell, Robert knows they are frying. Nearly a decade since he ate the crunch wrap he's now buying.
All right.
But then in the end it just goes, it's been 7 years. Quesadilla, it's been 7 years. Beef fajita.
This is a deep cut, man. I don't know if anybody's really with you.
Dude, everyone knows 5 years.
None of us can follow you down these rabbit
holes.
holes.
You don't know 5 years by dates.
No, man.
I mean,
listening.
Even if I've heard it, I don't know all the words.
Yeah, I do. It's not my favorite Bowie song.
It's a great song.
No, it is.
It's been
1 week
since you looked at me.
See, now.
The Bare Naked Ladies are playing a show or at a concert, I think, in Toronto.
Oh, sick. Send them my regards if you go.
I won't.
Oh.
No, you're lying, right? Like somebody said, who is David Bowie? Oh, come on.
No, Lion's this guy over here.
Get trolled now.
I hope so, honestly. I just hope you're trolling me. Truthfully.
There are young
people.
How
dare you not know something?
What are you doing there? I don't like that.
David Bowie had the voice of our generation.
Well,
except not our generation. Yeah.
Voice of our generation is Krayshawn. What are you doing there?
Come on.
Snapping.
He's doing a little snap thing.
I don't like that.
Are you at a poetry jam?
I don't like that.
You could be too next.
Hole in one! Get fucked.
Nice.
Hey Rob, guess what?
Chicken butt?
I don't really care about your hole in one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly.
I think I'm just gonna eat this lobster roll and enjoy life.
Did David Bowie sing "Living on a Prayer"? No, that's John Bon Bowie.
John Bon Bowie.
John Bowie.
John Bon Jovi.
John Bowie.
Long John Bowie.
I think it was John Bonham Bowie.
Interesting comment here. I would have fucked Krayshawn when she was pregnant. There's a lot to unpack.
Then you get the mung all over your dick.
I don't.
Mung?
So gross. But
have you never heard of mung? It's when you push down on their belly. It's like a green goop.
I've seen South Park in my life.
Telling
Is it true that when you
concept
die, you shit yourself?
That's true.
You do that, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Doo-doo Bowie.
But is it really shitting or more just like anal leakage?
All of your sphincter muscles relax and you release whatever's in your bowels.
The dude who said I'd fuck Krayshawn when she was, or I would have fucked Krayshawn when she was pregnant. His first reaction was not embarrassment. He said, "I got read out loud."
Yep.
What if
Fair
she
enough.
gets pregnant again?
That's like when people
Can't
were.
get double pregnant. You
It's like
might
people were-
accidentally get the baby pregnant if you aim badly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because if you got a baby in there and you have sex, then yeah, you might
Oh
get
my
the baby
god, it's
pregnant.
like a Matryoshka pregnancy.
Well, that's what
No,
happened to the Octomom. Is
The
she
babies
just
kept
couldn't-
delivering.
She got a nested sort of baby loop
It's
going
like a
on
fucking
there.
Russian doll.
You might just poke its eye out.
I can't get onto this ramp.
Try.
Yeah, it seems impossible.
That's like you
I
guys
just
remember,
did it.
There
remember
it
the
goes.
Ken Bone thing where
Yeah.
where people found out that he was into pregnant porn and people were like,
Yeah.
God, he's such a weirdo.
They're like human submarines.
He
Yeah,
did say that.
he said beautiful human submarine. So it
I was on, I think I was on r/hockey,
yeah.
and then somebody made like a really nice comment, and I looked at the reply to it, and the reply said, "Holy shit, it's Ken Bone," and then it was Ken Bone. he just like is still doing the Ken Bone thing.
Good for him.
Being Ken Bone?
Wearing
Yeah, he's
sweaters.
just
Is that
like-
what doing the Ken Bone thing is?
He's just going around going like, hey, he's not going like, hey, Ken Bone here. He's just being a nice, like, generally affable individual, and then people go, hey, you're Ken Bone, and he goes, yeah, that's right, I'm Ken Bone.
Isn't that like what you do though?
Yeah, but I try not to like peek my head in Reddit threads in which I appear.
Do you post on Reddit like outside of normal, you know?
Yeah, it's basically just hockey and how do I do a derivative algorithm?
It's true. Fox is always asking me these questions about programming, like how do I extend
Live without you.
a superliminal integer, and I go, oh,
Subliminal.
Yeah. And then I go to our learn programming and go, oh, how do I extend a superliminal or subliminal integer?
I made a
Then
really
what?
long post on the New York Jets subreddit the other day.
I saw that, yeah,
Yeah.
and I was like, why?
You know, I said had to.
I think it's cathartic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not that I know anything about having a football team that goes through any sort of tournament.
Yeah.
oh, that's.
You will soon, buddy. You will
I'm pretty
soon.
sure we're gonna get to the point where all the players are cyborgs before Brady retires. So good luck with the future of the Jets.
Yeah, you're probably right, honestly.
Let me out of this. I'm in purgatory.
Yeah, I don't like this hole at all.
No, but I'm in purgatory. I'm not. I can't shoot anymore. I'm in the Cave of Wonders with Jafar. I'm through the Looking Glass.
If his last name wasn't Bone, would any of this stuff have happened?
Yes,
Jafar
because
Bone?
did you see what he looked like?
Yes. I just know. I feel like the Bone name was the icing on the cake.
It
Well, no,
definitely was. Yeah.
It was the perfect storm of a person.
You look like the guy from YouTube who taught me how to fix my dishwasher last night.
No, he doesn't.
Dude.
I saw that
Pull up-
guy. He had
Pull up a
skin
picture of
gloves.
pull up a picture of Ken Bone, and then pull up a video that's called like how to fix Tine Row in
Ken-
Whirlpool dishwasher.
Ken had a young mustache. This guy had like a tired, rugged mustache.
He's a member of the working class.
Yeah. Doesn't mean it looked
So
like.
is Ken.
It's
He is a
exactly
member of the
true.
working class, yeah. I fucking love my Browns and I hate myself for it. Yeah, that sounds like a Browns fan, honestly.
Oh. I hate this
Drop your
Hey,
Bear
you
Browns.
got Joe Thomas though.
Yeah! Got some talent on that team.
When all else fails, you got Joe Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'd rather
like
have
that's
Dave
not
Thomas.
just that's not just Browns fans. That's for everybody. That's for all you guys out there.
That's a good point, yeah.
Hey,
When all
guys.
else fails, just look to Joe Thomas.
Brief tutorial on how to fish your dick washer. That's not what I said, Chet. That's not what I said.
Well, you don't want any of the penis biting fish in there, otherwise, you know, you're gonna get.
You
got it.
just clean the stuff off of it.
It is naturally cleaning, I've heard.
Heard.
What a
In this
shot!
video I'm on, this dude looks nothing like Ken Bone. Does he have a curly skullet, a mustache, khaki shorts, and a polo shirt tucked into the khaki shorts?
What?
What?
I was reading chat. What'd you say?
As usual, I wasn't talking to you.
Hey, if there was, if they actually had a real cream that you could massage into your wiener,
Cream is real right now.
Yeah, you can get cream right now at a store.
But but it works. It would grow your dick like 2 inches. Okay, like a real one. Would you guys do it?
Everyone would do it.
I don't know though.
Literally everybody would do it.
I'm content.
I am too. And the thing is a lot of ladies do say that an exceptionally large penis is uncomfortable. So I don't know, man.
It's not for them, man. It's for me. I want to be swinging around this big old fucking tallywhacker for my own personal pride.
It pokes the baby in the eye.
You gotta get the cream that reduces it by 2 inches as well.
Was that Rob far away from the microphone?
What'd you call me?
Rob, when you get far away from the microphone, you become Sinvicta.
Do I? Hey, everybody!
Dude!
I'm Sinvicta.
Oh my god, it really does become Sinvicta though.
Talk about deep frying stuff.
Well, I'm actually half Chinese, so
Yeah, good one. It's him.
Say you hate cats and that you
You don't like vegetables.
Yeah, no vegetables.
cats are like worse dogs.
Why does Invictus sound like an airplane pilot?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's not what he sounds like.
Ice-T, how high are we up in the air?
Beast Invicta talking
I
about.
don't know how to answer your question. In keeping with the joke.
I was trying to mesh them together, Ice-T, but I guess we're not going to go that route with
I don't understand.
I was just saying, we had an airline pilot going on before, and then maybe, Ice-T as an airline pilot might be something worth pursuing.
Why didn't you say so?
I was trying to in a subtle way, but I guess, the explanation of it might be a little more fun for the audience, too.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, how's your day going?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
What's the dinner special on the plane?
I don't know, ask the flight attendant.
We're not supposed to be able to have a conversation with the airline pilot.
It's a two-seater. You fly in style, homeboy.
Wait, there's no room for the flight attendant, then it's just you and me, Ice-T.
Yeah. You're the flight attendant.
Wait, what? No, I'm not
serve
prepared for
yourself.
this, Ice-T.
Look
I
in your
didn't
own
go to
pocket.
flight attendant training, Ice-T.
I ain't never seen one of these before.
Oh, you go over here.
That's about it.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, man. Yeah!
If Ice-T offered you some PCP to smoke with him,
If
would you do it?
Ice-T told you that a cream would make your dick grow by 2 inches, guaranteed, no side effects, would you
If
put it on?
Yeah, guaranteed.
If Ice-T had a truck, what would he put in it?
PCP by the
I
sounds of
wasn't
it.
there that day. What was the context for if you had a truck, what would you put in it?
It was just like me trying to stretch a conversation.
Oh,
It
okay.
was the end of our fucking rope, man. It was like, it was about
Yeah,
this time in the show.
It was.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
It's a good topic.
Oh, well. See you on the ground.
The way it came out, man.
It's what's weird is for some reason chat thought I had a truck. I don't know where they
Oh,
got
dude.
that idea other than they just assumed it because I live in a mountain.
Well, you got a Honda Accord.
No, I
Honda.
don't.
No, I can
now
see
I
Nick,
have a Honda Civic, but before
Yeah,
that I
It's an
didn't.
Accord.
Nick is gonna get a Nissan Titan.
Why? I just got a car. I don't want another one.
You can
I
put the
can't
car
handle.
better.
I can't handle any more bills.
Just get like 5 cars, dude.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
No, wait, Nick. Get a truck, get a snowplow, and then there's a business idea. The car pays for the truck.
I don't
pays
want
for
to
the
plow.
Yeah.
I don't want to plow except for what? What?
Dude, don't you understand the whole point of being a YouTuber is to buy 5 cars?
Maybachs.
And as long as you can also have a CSGO betting program. then
Right.
You can buy as many
I
cars as
made
you
my
want.
own custom blender knife for CS:GO betting.
There you go.
So what I'm going to do is eventually I'm going to set up a system where my subscribers can bet on CSGO knives that I've created custom for them.
Yeah.
And then I'll isolate the economy, and I'll slowly siphon away the CSGO community.
I would love for you to actually get your designs approved by Valve, and then watch you try to reconcile hating microtransactions with it now being a major source of revenue.
Oh.
Would it be like, oh, this is just ironic revenue, so it's okay? Or would it be like,
well,
I accept that this is a necessary evil here?
Only my viewers would want to buy it, so it would be okay.
No, what you do is you use some copyrighted material in it, so there's a chance that it'll get delisted, and then it drives the price up like crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
how do I use copyrighted material on a knife?
I don't know. Just get like a nude picture of
Mario,
Pamela Anderson or something.
Yeah.
We had three very different trains of thought there.
Just put Emma Watson's bush on it.
That's not allowed.
Not allowed.
Oh, and apparently Pamela Anderson's allowed naked. I don't know why.
She monetized her own.
Pamela.
Oh God, this is another fuckhole.
If you had a truck, what would you put in it?
Smaller trucks?
You guys ever driven a truck?
Yeah. I took my
time.
driving test in a truck. It was stupid.
Yeah.
I think I've asked this question before. What's the biggest vehicle you guys have driven?
Moving truck.
Was it on
I can
display?
tell you the coolest
Okay.
boom lift.
Ooh.
What's a boom lift?
It holds
It's
a
like
boom mic.
Is that
It's
a
like,
Gungan
you know,
Star Destroyer?
it's kind of like it's not like a scissor lift. It's like it's like a vehicle, and then there's a big old arm, and then at the end is a basket that can fit people in it.
A tisket, a tasket, a
cherry picker?
basket.
I don't call it what you will. It's a boom lift.
It's a boom hower.
We used to have to use it all the time at the power plant,
That's cool.
and it's fun, yeah. And then I'd climb, I'd lift it up. We'd go like 40 feet up, and then I'd have to get my harness, and I'd be on the cable tray.
Someone cut his mic, please.
What?
When are they ever gonna make those sweet like caterpillar colored like mechs that they have in Alien, or is it Aliens?
Oh, you
Like
mean the one that you
Aliens.
used to throw the alien queen out of the vent at the end of every Alien movie?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, when you said caterpillar colored, I was like dappled in green.
No. Yeah. I mean,
No,
like
you mean like the
Caterpillar,
brand.
Yeah, the construction company. Yeah. Yeah.
Those are made for crushing alien queen heads.
They really are. Yeah.
Fox, 3 wins in a row.
Wow, I wasn't even trying.
Neither was I.
Yeah, me neither.
I was
New
trying.
item unlocked.
Cowboy Brown.
Cowboy Brown.
Cowboy White, get fucked.
Drop
I got
your rock
Cowboy
purple.
Pink. So Cowboy Brown is a kind of leather.
Yeah.
Cowboy White is a drink, and Cowboy Pink is a gay bar. We got the whole selection right. You could get a Cowboy White in Cowboy Pink while wearing a Cowboy Brown. Giddy up.
I accidentally closed the game.
No, that's good because the show's over.
Oh, okay.
Why don't we take some time to pimp our channels? We'll start with BaerTaffy.
Hey, everybody.